Chris, you can go ahead and record now.
Already done.
Cool. I'm so tired of waiting. Aren't you? For the world to become good and beautiful and kind. Let us take a knife and cut the world in two and see what worms are eating at the rind. Tired by Langston Hughes. We start with a shot of a freshly awoken sunrise kissing the multicolored sands of the desert. Yellow and orange paint dry brushing among the buildings and streets. We cut to see a familiar mural of a sacred figure, splashed with a poisonous palette. A distinguished exclamation mark, covering the once smiling face of Metro herself. The camera pans down the large, defaced mural, revealing a crowd equipped with flowers, candles, and memorabilia galore. Some are humming a simple tune, while others fail at hiding their sniffling cries. We see a couple of familiar faces in the crowd. One particular, brightly colored boxer places his hand against the wall, frustrated at the sight he sees before him. As the sun weasels its way into the orange and pink sky, we match cut to another familiar face. We see the side profile of an older man, staring intensely at his stealthy targets. Crow, last session, you were following Jet and Cobra. You had picked up along the way an orange-haired straggler, as you know from the name of Delta. Right now, I'd say it's been some time stalking and following these two. And as the sunrise lightens up the scenery in front of you, you see that the building they've taken you to is a Bizco outpost. It seems to be camped out just before the Rocky Mountains, not too far behind. Next to you is Delta, kind of clutching at a rock that the two of you are hiding behind. A little bit of desert pathway in between you. Do you say anything or do anything at this moment?
I just want to make sure I understand. So, both leaders are in that building.
I'm sorry?
Are both leaders in that building? I just want to make sure I'm understanding correctly.
Yeah, so I don't have a map because I was dumb and didn't make one.
It's all good.
So I'll go ahead and draw it out. There's some Rocky Mountains here. A little bit of an outpost right here. And then, at least the way that I was imagining the scene, and if you want to change it at all, totally go ahead. There's like a little bit of a rocky pass here. Some sand. And then you and Delta are over here.
Okay.
The two leaders are maybe about halfway in between you and the outpost, but the bright pink lights, as well as the unmistakable Bizco signage above hand, kind of give away where they're going towards.
Okay. So they're planning on going to that warehouse or that
Yes.
outpost. Okay. I think Crow will turn to Delta, right?
Yes.
Turn to Delta and say, "You have any idea what they're trying to do?"
Delta is staring pretty intensely at the two going across the desert. You can see he's a little bit worried about the location that his sister is going into. And without breaking eye contact with the two people you're following, he kind of just mutters under his breath, I knew where they were going, but I don't know what they're doing there.
Hmm. how long have they been planning this? Or I guess how long have you been aware of this plan that's been going on?
Well, I kind of had the news given to me last night. My sister is the one that typically plans everything.
Does she usually share her plans with you?
I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I just want to plant flowers.
But I guess this hit, whatever it is, was important enough to bring it up to you, huh?
Well, she said she needed a backup. I
Uh,
don't know what for, though.
yeah, I think Crow kind of raises an eyebrow at that. Um, uh, backup for what?
Uh, she. I don't know. I tried asking her about it, but she just kept insisting that it was important for me to stay back.
I think Crow kind of shakes his head at that and goes, what kind of backup do you? How do you not inform your backup? Whatever. I'm not here to question her leadership ability. I'm sure she's wonderful. I surely. I'm sure she's great. And he's kind of saying that like haphazardly. Um, but I guess we just have to keep our distance and keep following at this point. You know, look, you seem like a nice kid. I'm sorry you kind of got wrapped all into this. I know this is probably not something that you would want to be a part of. It's not something you even really need to be a part of, but it sucks.
Well, and he kind of starts playing with a little pebble that's on the little rocky surface that you're hiding behind. She's the only family I've got. So,
I understand that. Trust me, I do. Um, well, I'll tell you what. I know I have my own reasons for being here, but like I said, I'll do my best to help you out as well. Not all of us are, and I think when he says us, he kind of gestures to his wolf mask. Not all of us are conniving son of bitches.
yeah. I think he lets out like one of those nose huffs. Like, you know, well, I never mind doing business with the wolves. I know that some groups don't like you, but, well, if there are more wolves like you, then I wouldn't mind working with you guys one day.
I wouldn't mind working with the you Delta, but I think he kind of looks Delta up and down, kind of sees him kind of like sniffling and stuff, and kind of is like a little bit hung up on what he's saying. Like he has his own reservations, but you know he says it anyways. Um,
Yeah.
but that's besides the point. I think we need to go ahead and try to keep moving, not stay behind here. It's if anything is going to go down, we want to be close by to step in.
Yeah. I think Delta gives you a firm nod, and maybe almost surprisingly, he kind of just with one hand hops the little rocky ledge and just slides down almost with ease. And then he kind of waves at you to come join him.
And Crow follows. Sneakily,
Yeah.
of course.
I'm gonna say a little bit of time passes as you're following these two. They do end up making it right over here at the Bismo outpost. They're not quite inside, but you can see, at least from a distance, they seem to be planning at least something before going in.
Does the warehouse look abandoned or does it look like staffed?
So yeah, that's the funny thing. It doesn't look abandoned, but you can't really see any guards on the outside, at least. If you want to look for more, you can go ahead and make a perception roll.
I think I will do that. Let me see. Okay, we're using both the monitors. It'd be eyes. Mm, could I add Jet to this since it's kind of concerning him, or
Concerning him, how?
like is he walking up to this with the knowledge that this is like staffed by guards, or is he does he look like he's having any hang-ups about it? Like what his demeanor is saying about this place?
His demeanor is stealthy.
Mm,
You can take from the fact that he knows there are guards there or not. I don't think you'd be able to discern that just from the way that he's acting.
okay.
But I will let you use Jet Punk for this, for a different reason.
Oh boy. Um, could I add observe, understand, overcome?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how to do math. Okay. I am okay. What's the risk?
Your risk will be an 8.
Ew. Oh yeah, baby.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of looking up this outpost up and down. It looks to be almost like a two-story military base, kind of one that you would find in like Metal Gear Solid. If that
Nice.
makes sense.
Yeah.
On on the bottom row, like I said, you don't see any guards. But as you look towards the top, and maybe not in an area that, from what you can tell, Jet can see, there are guards patrolling at the top, and they seem to be kind of walking in a little bit of a patrol line. Um, the area itself, so you have like this kind of top overhanging area with like roofs. There are guards over here. And then there's like this bottom area with barbed wire. I really should have made maps. I apologize.
It's okay.
And then you have Cobra and Jet. And then there's like a gate right here. Right. So this is kind of like the little bit of an outpost right here. This side is walled up, so you can't really see what's inside.
Gotcha. Would it be possible for us to kind of walk the same way they're walking, like mimicking their movements, so that we can get close as well? Obviously, I don't want us to get too close to getting caught out by Cobra and Jet, but once they get in, maybe could we try to take the same path that they took?
Okay, yeah. You will have to make a roll for it, but before you do that, I have to make a roll. Okay. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do.
Wah, wah.
Apologies for taking so long.
So good.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, as you're kind of watching them, from what seemed to be a little bit of planning, now that you're getting a little bit of closer, you can see that he was trying to break the lock. They do eventually break it without, or they do eventually break it, but not without a little bit of a clinking noise. From your perspective, you can see the guards kind of go over to the edge, knowing that they heard something, but because of this little overhang here, they're not really able to see. Um, we see Jet and Cobra kind of slip into. Are you wanting to go inside of the building, or are you wanting to stop at the gate?
Well, inside the building, I think that's gonna be the. We're not gonna be able to see anything if it just goes to the gate. So,
Yeah. So you guys make your way inside of the uh Bizco outpost. Inside, it's very similar to what you would see in something like Atra City. It's camps, people worn out, constant uniforms. There might be, let's say, 12 drones in the immediate area from what you can see patrolling up ahead. On the bottom floor, it doesn't seem like there's anything on the bottom floor still. Um, and you kind of see see Jet and Cobra make their way through to a little bit of a door on the left side. Um, they're being very sneak, hush, hush about this as well. Um, I think as you get inside, Delta kind of perks up and goes, this seems dangerous. Are we gonna be okay?
um, well, I'm not one to say things and then things go wrong. I'll be honest with you. I have no idea, but I will do my best to ensure that we are okay. I am being honest about that.
Yeah. Delta still looks kind of scared, but just
If
kind of
you want, you can
firm
stay
nod.
back.
Mm. Yeah, I think Delta kind of looks around the little area, and just kind of quietly whispers, but what if something happens to you?
Crow kind of gives him a wink, and smiles, and says, "Well, I'm used to kind of being a bait dog, anyways."
Oh. Yeah. I think, when you say that, Delta on his back, pulls out what looks to be, an orange and teal colored sniper rifle. Um, and he just kind of looks at you and goes, I could provide you coverage from somewhere safer.
If that's something that you feel comfortable with, then by all means. I wouldn't want you to be a sitting duck out here. If it's going to help you defend yourself, go ahead.
Well, I'll defend you too. And he kind of puts up a fist to fist bump you.
Um, yeah, I mean, Crow's going to go ahead and fist bump, but it's kind of clear he hasn't really given a fist bump in a while.
Yeah, you just kind of, it's like a high five, but like with fists.
No, I mean, I'm not that old. I get it. He holds up his fists and just kind of like gives it like a light but firm tap. How
Yeah.
old do you think I am?
Well, I didn't know if this was something that your generation doesn't know
My
about.
generation? I'm not that old.
Yeah. I think as you guys are having this little talk, one of the patrol guards on the second floor yells out, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And Delta's just gonna go, "Okay, I'm gonna go now."
I think Crow just kind of gives like a 2-finger salute and just like quickly and swiftly like books it to where Jet is.
All right, yeah. So Jet went over here. So that's where you're gonna go. Delta's gonna make his way back. And before he leaves, he tells you, I- I'll be on the rocky ledge that we were at. Uh, Be safe." And
No promises.
oh
He's
boy, yeah. And I think you guys part ways. Yeah. Do you want to describe a scene of you being sneaky, or do you mind if I add some flavor text?
You're welcome to add some flavor text, but I think Crow kind of pulls down his mask like a little bit further to kind of like cloud or cover his face, so that although like it'll be able to be traced back to him, he just doesn't want his cover as like him himself rather than like being a member of the wolves like revealed, especially by Jet, because he kind of already has like a little bit of beef with Jet, so he's just trying to keep it real down low.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I think as we see the two of you parting, that guard again kind of pipes up and goes, hey, I'm not done talking, or I'm not done talking to you two," and kind of goes back, out of line of sight. You assume maybe a staircase. In that time that Flamingo over here is getting ready, you swiftly make your way into the room that you saw Jet and Cobra go into. Um, would you like to close the door, keep it open?
Um, bef- I mean, with that guy who saw us, are we kind of pressed for time right now, or am I able to kind of like peek in and try to see what's going on in the room before making any like decisions like that?
Hmm. Hmm. I would. Let's see. How would I do this? Go ahead and make a roll again. Sorry.
Oh, good, like a perception roll.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Um. I guess it'd be the same roll. Um. Yeah. Shit. Um. What's
Yeah.
the
You can go ahead and do the same roll. Your risk is going to be a 10.
I'm not completely fucked. Yes, we're good.
Cool. Um. Yeah. What's in the room? Yeah. As
What's
you
in
kind
the
of
room?
peek into the room, you could tell that the guard that kind of found you. Oh, excuse me. Hello. Please add. Please add. Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry, I'm
Hello.
having to add a thing.
I love things.
Ah, okay, there we go. Add to-
I just want to know how fucked we are when I have to go in and save Jet's ass.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to add a thing of audio, but I don't know if it's added.
I'm not hearing anything. Um, Jet's like a kid. Like, well, I mean, everyone's a kid.
He's a young
Um,
adult.
yeah, so kid to me.
Why is that not adding? Hang on. Sorry.
Have you refreshed roll 20?
I did.
And it didn't work. Um.
Yeah, sorry guys. Not meaning to ruin the immersion. Blah, blah, blah.
All good.
Okay, you know what? You know what? We're just gonna see. Can y'all hear that?
No.
Motherfucker. Alright. Refresh roll 20 again.
If it's like a video or something, you could try to put it in a watch together, unless it's like an MP3.
It's an MP3.
Ah.
Add to. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, now I got it now. Sorry, guys, technical difficulties. Okay, yeah. So you guys peer around the room, and at a first glance, there's something glowing. It is a very, very soft pink glow that you can see coming from the inside of the room. Cobra and Jet seem to be standing on top of something. But just at a quick glance, that's what you can see. It's kind of dimly lit. There doesn't seem to be anyone else inside. The other guard, the one that yelled at you, you could see that he was kind of quickly sprinting his way over towards a control panel. And as soon as you see the inside of the room, you can hear.
Fuck. Oh no.
And as you hear that, you start to hear the trampling footsteps of drones kind of coming towards you.
Fuck. Well, the glowing shit, is it movable? Or, like, what's the size of the glowing shit?
Yeah, from what you can tell, that quick glance inside, it looks like Jet and Cobra were kind of holding whatever the glowing stuff was, so it does look movable.
What's their reaction to this?
Yeah, to the alarm, you see them kind of scramble to pick up more and more stuff as they can. From what you do now will kind of determine what their reaction is in a little bit.
Fuck. Shit. Oh, fuck. We're so fucked. I think Crow kind of looks at them and just, like, goes, like, fuck. And then I don't know if he wants to let himself be known. I think he's gonna go ahead and he wants to make sure the door stays open because is it a heavy door? Is it something that looks like it could be locked or?
Yes. Yeah, it looks like a pretty heavy door. It looks the same door that you came in from.
Okay. I think he's going to go in. But he's going to stand by the door and make sure that I don't think he's going to immediately make him I he wants to make sure. Okay, well, how fast are the drones coming out? Are they out yet?
I will give you a timer for 2 minutes.
Fuck. Okay. Crow is gonna go into the room and he's gonna go ahead and just fucking try to get everyone out of there.
Okay. Yeah, so you go into the room. For sake of purposes, I will pause this. Yeah, so as you go into the room with a better look, you see that what they're holding isn't a glowing substance, but instead is freshly formed Bismo Pop. You would see that bright pink syrup anywhere. Um, As you kind of walk in, first thing Jet notices is your mask. And he does not look happy.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, he kind of looks to you with surprise and goes, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
I'm here to make sure that you don't get yourself in trouble, and it seems like you got yourself in trouble. So,
No one else was supposed to. How the fuck did you get here?
um, I think he's not going to go ahead and uh rat out Delta. So I think he's just going to like shrug.
Yeah, Jet is still collecting as much of the Bismo Pop as he can. You can see that each of them have little satchels, and he kind of throws one at you, and he goes, "You better pick up a fuck ton to make up for this. If I find out who you are later, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get the fuck out of here." And
Sounds like a plan to me.
yeah, yeah. So okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put down a timer. I'll give you some wiggle room. I'll say 7 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
You guys will need to get out of here by 7 minutes, and if not, there will be consequences. So,
Okay.
timer is starting now. What are your plan of action?
Okay, plan of action is to, I guess, grab as much as we can, or as much as I can. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can try to divert the attention of the guards and put it on myself,
Okay.
so that those two can get out.
Go
But,
ahead and just do a quick muscle roll for me, just a 1d your muscle, and see how many you pick up.
okay. Uh, oh, 1D, a 1D, a 1D. Uh, is that the wrong button? Oh,
Let's see. 1d4? Yeah,
yes.
no, that's right. Yeah, okay, so you pick up 3. That's good. You said you're going to distract the guards?
I think Jet is going to go ahead and turn, or Crow's going to turn to Jet and Crowbra and say, "I'm going to go ahead and try to take the heat off of you guys. I'm giving you as much time as I can," and I think he's just going to head out.
Okay. Yeah, as you head out, you can tell the top layer is completely surrounded with drones. The bottom layer, you can see a couple of them are a little bit sleepy, kind of swaying a little bit. But all of them seem to be ready for a fight. Uh, hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative. Um, just do a 1d20.
Okay. But can I say, as I want to read up on the as
Oh, nice.
as I'm walking out with a shit ton of stuff, I pop a day bloom in my mouth.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. No, I like that. Um, I okay. So Daybloom popped. Go ahead and give yourself those stats. So that's going to be your first on the initiative. So you get a Daybloom. That's +2 heart, +2 blood. What is your first course of action? What is
Um,
your first move?
what does it look like? With everyone, how many people are there?
So I'm gonna say, for the sake of this combat, there are 5 readily attacking you on the bottom floor.
Okay. Can I try to draw their aggro away from the exit door? Can I try to give off the impression that I'm trying to make it out? Like I want to draw their attention. I want to make them think that I'm the only one there.
Okay. You're trying to draw their attention. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll a blood roll.
Blood roll. Fuck. Oh my god.
Remember, you have +2.
Uh huh. Um, Can I? This is for the good of the pack. Getting Jet out of here.
Okay.
Um. Um. Uh, can I also add Jet Punk to this role because it's concerning him? This is literally for him.
Yes.
Can I also add Arf Arf because this is good, kind of tying in for the good of the pack. This is for the good of the wolves, and it concerns the wolves. If he gets caught, we're fucked.
Okay.
Um, and then could I add All Bark and Bite to this role because I'm trying to kind of intimidate them with being like get me bitches. Uh, like I'm a hot shot taking your shit.
Okay.
Um. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's 120, not 20. Um. What's the risk?
Your risk is an 11.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Would you want to describe it, or would you want me to describe it? I'll pause the timer for this.
Um. I think Jet is going to go into kind of the. Oh my god, he's going to be so fucked. He's going to go in the opposite direction of the door. To draw the attention away, and I think kind of as he's doing that, he's watching the door to make sure that they're getting out okay. But as they're getting out, I think he kind of sighs, thinking about all the shit he got himself into just for this, and how it's just really completely backfired on him, which is not much different than usual. But I think, well, do they get out safely, or are they gonna?
You don't know that yet.
I don't know that. Okay. um.
I will say, because you rolled higher, I will give them a +2 to their escape roll.
Okay. Can they roll before I say what my scene looks like, or is do I have to finish it out?
Yeah, he can roll. The timer is paused, by the way, for this moment. So.
Okay.
Giving them a +2. Okay. All right.
Oh.
Yeah. So you take the attention of the crowd. Almost as if it was your call to action. You just kind of get in the middle of there and. Do you want to do the wolf howl? Or...
Yes, that's exactly what I want to fucking do.
Okay. Yeah, so you get into the middle of it, and we just hear Crow go, oh! Immediately, Jet knows exactly what to fucking do. With his arms, he has little grappling arms, and he kind of grapples on top of the roof. Cobra grabs onto them, and onto the bags as well, and they just kind of hop out. And Jet kind of snarkily says, I'll see you back at camp! Yeah, so timer is gone. So no need to worry about that anymore. I'm not streaming.
Well, if he got out, then the timer's good, huh?
Yeah, so they get out. You see a couple of guards kind of because of the thud on the roof, a couple of guards go over there, but it doesn't seem to be too much of a worry. The main attention is on you. So, for the sake of this battle, you will be fighting. Why did it? Okay. You are going first against 5 Bismo drones. You can roll to escape, you can roll to fight them, kind of whatever you would like to do.
Well, so I have. How big are those things of Bismo Pop?
They imagine if a soda can was the size of like one of the glass Coke bottles, and that's how big they are. Kind of like a monster can. Oh, please. Oh, please.
I don't want to be like I don't want to be put in this position. All I see is that it takes 3 to overdose, and I have 3.
Hey, man.
But
You
if it
didn't have
gets to
to
that
all go.
point, then I just know that's a way I can go.
Okay.
But I think what he is going to try to do is oh sweet Jesus. He's going to try to escape, but I think he kind of wants to try to use the Bismo Pop to his advantage. Are they more interested in me, or are they more interested in what I have?
I think they're more. You just broke into Bizco territory here, so I think that's mainly the course of action that they're kind of growing with.
Um, God Almighty. All right. So he is going to um I mean he's just gonna go ahead and try to escape. I'm assuming fuck. I'm assuming my stunt is like it's Dunzo. Is it like after like equivalent of like a long rest or something? Is that when that comes back?
I mean, you
Or
used it once last session, so I will give it to you. I will say it's probably not going to work as well as you think it is because they've already seen you.
right. Totally fair. Um so maybe I'll hold off on that. Oh Jesus. So there's 5 guys?
Well, there's now 4. You hear from a distance, and just seemingly out of nowhere, a bullet seems to whiz by and hit one of the fuckers on the top row. Um, so let's see, that's 5 damage, and they kind of stumble back as a bullet kind of hits the side of their uniform.
Oh shit, so they're just down?
The not down, but they one of them will not attack you for this round.
For this round. Um Oh sweet Jesus. Jesus.
If you want, we can go to another scene so you have a little bit more.
Yes, I think that would be a
Okay,
great
okay.
idea. I'm so
Perfect.
fucked.
Yeah, so I think we kind of get a shot of one of the guards falling over from Delta's backup as we kind of get a bird's eye view from the top side of the camp of Crow surrounded by drones. We kind of match cut over to the crowd that is surrounding the mural. Um, I will say, players associated with these characters, if you think you would be here, please let me know. Um, Caliber has his hand firmly pressed against the mural, and Geiger is in the background of one of the crowds.
Oh, I'd probably be here.
Okay.
It just kind of makes sense. I'm kind of his bodyguard.
Yeah, if Geiger's here, I'm here.
Okay.
He's too hot for me to just not be around.
Okay. Yeah. IJ, Caliber looks frustrated. I don't think you've seen Caliber been this personally frustrated at something before. He kind of has his hand pressed up to this wall, and his head is kind of looking downwards, and you can't quite make out what he's saying, but he seems to be mumbling to himself. Um, I would say he's about 2 or 3 steps forward from the crowd, and Geiger seems to be kind of on the outskirts. Um, Taffy Geiger is kind of has his arms crossed and his eyes closed as he's kind of shaking his head with his head tilted down. Um, if either of you would want to go first.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
as per the usual, I'm sure IJ is not very far from Caliber, being his basically his security detail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean he's yeah, he's sort of just looking on Caliber, like his Caliber's frustration. Come on, boss. It's been worse, and I mean, things are sort of looking up. Geiger's on board, and I still have to talk to the other two, but I'm sure I can convince at least one of them.
Yeah, Caliber kind of sighs, and he says, "No, IJ, this isn't politics." And he kind of tilts his head up, and the bottom half of his face is covered by his shoulder, but you can tell from his eyes they're a little bit teary. He says, "No, this one's personal."
Um, was was she important to you?
Yeah, he takes his hand off the wall and kind of wipes his eyes. You know, IJ, you're one of my closest mates.
It's a job.
Well, I don't think of you as an employee. See, this woman right here, and he kind of taps on the wall of the mural. This was Metro. Mi madre.
Hmm. Suppose that's where you get it from.
Yeah, I've been told that before. And he kind of pipes up and goes, Tio Geiger. Do you know who would do this? Geiger kind of peeks up his head. He just shakes it. A little bit firmer than what he's been doing.
I think I look at Geiger and I think under my breath as to not. Does it seem that Caliber is more broken up about this than Geiger?
Yeah, Geiger, he looks disappointed,
Okay.
but it doesn't look personal.
Okay. Yeah, I think under my breath to Geiger, then I go, all right, can I get some context for what just happened here?
Of course, Taffy. And he places a hand on your shoulder. See, you might not have known this, but this was Metro. She was a fine woman. The one who salvaged the walls around you. The one who cultivated this semi-normal life.
Shit.
She was family to all of us. But to me specifically, she was mi hermana. My sister.
Yeah. What? Oh, damn. What is this? What does it look like now? Exactly.
What do you mean? What does it look like now?
Like
mural?
yeah.
Yeah, so if you remember last session,
Because I remember Ink's gang.
yeah, Inks Gang found free real estate upon a Metro figure. Yeah, it was about a 4-story building with a mural of Metro surrounded by flowers.
Okay.
Now it looks it looks like that, but if you were to have splattered paint of various colors, and on Metro's face there is a splat and a triangle above it to make an exclamation point.
Okay. I think I'm gonna walk up to it, and with my black Bismo glove, I'm gonna kind of place one finger on the paint to see if it's still wet.
Mm. Yeah, it's not completely dry.
'Kay.
But it does seem to be a little. Well, how long would paint be wet for?
So was it spray ink? Is this spray paint?
It always is, yes.
Okay, cool.
And
I was
I
just
would-
making sure.
I'm
Oh,
very glad you're wearing gloves.
Yes, because I know it's poison, which is why I pointed out that I was wearing a glove. I know that Taffy doesn't, but I also
Yeah.
always wear this suit. So
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's very lucky for you.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I kind of touch it and I see that like it's a little bit tacky. I look to the ground below the mural. Also, to be clear, the suit's yellow right now.
Okay.
I'm not being a Bismo.
Thankfully.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like looking around to see if I can see like, did the spatters lead anywhere? Like, did someone put one of these cans into their backpack, but it was still leaking a little bit, and so like there's a couple drops on the floor? Is there any direction that I can see that the person who did this might have headed?
Yeah. Taffy and Ink, go ahead and make a PvP roll.
Poggers.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm
What
actually
is
well-
the
terrible at this.
nature of this roll? Like,
Hmm.
what am I rolling, basically?
It should be your due
'Cause I'm not
diligence in
even there.
art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or how well you like.
Oh! Oh, this is easy. That's fine.
I'm
Yes?
almost certainly fucked, but I'll try.
I was gonna say, IJ's probably looking around too.
So I have a bond with the people who now have power over me called Newly Forged Chain of Command, because I'm still a little bitch boy, and so now I'm basically trying to kiss Geiger's ass by trying to figure out what happened here. Can I
Okay.
add that?
Yeah.
And then also running with the bulls because he is a bull, and I'm doing
Yeah.
this for the bulls. Okay. Oh, okay. So this belief is supposed to be like specifically like emotional, and I think my reasons for this are emotional, which is I've done bad, so I will do better. Like I won't add this belief to like when I'm shooting someone. That's not me doing better. It's like me like physically trying to do better, and so I'm seeing someone that's done in my mind a perceived wrong and thinking about all the shit that I used to do.
Okay. Yeah. Go
Does that
ahead
work?
and add that.
Okay. Do I have anything else? I don't think so. No, those are all. Okay, that's a fat 10.
Nice.
IJ, you said that
Could
you're
I?
also.
Yeah. Could I just throw on? You get my eyes.
Okay, what's your guys' level?
It's a 3.
Okay, it's a 13. IJ, would you be better at this?
No.
Do you have any detect? Okay, cool. I'm certainly not a detective. That's not my character at all. I think the only reason I'm vaguely good at this is because I'm trying to make Daddy happy.
So true. Me too, bestie.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Okay, so I get to go through my shit now?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so I'm assuming this is like, I guess it could either be Ink's wisdom and experience or performance. Either way, I'm rolling the same number. Which do you think applies more here, personally? Just for flavor.
I'm sorry. Which two numbers?
So the way that I'm kind of viewing this is we can either take it through the path of this is like Ink's wisdom and experience in doing this before and staying concealed, or this is more of a performance type thing and this is like her ability to keep her shit together. Which do you think makes more sense here? Because it's the same number either way. I'm just asking for flavor reasons.
For flavor reasons. Yeah, okay. I would say this is probably coming from a performance based due to the fact
okay.
that I don't think it's necessarily a staying concealed type of. Well,
Not getting caught.
Yeah, I feel like it's a
Yeah.
wisdom due diligence kind
okay.
of thing.
Okay,
Then
yeah.
yeah, we'll
That's
go with
fine.
that one.
So my mind, I would like to use I am the calm before the storm in kind of coming and going and disappearing before things go wrong.
Shit, that's good.
Okay.
I would also like to use blunt bimbo Banksy, considering I'm seen, like my art is seen and I'm not heard.
Okay.
Cool. I would also like to use tag team, as they assisted me in doing all of this, and we made sure to clean up after each other.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling a 17.
All right.
I'm so
17
fucked.
versus 13.
We're gonna get some XP at least. Oh, I didn't fix the XP. The XP on this thing is not fixed. I'm gonna just type in the same numbers because it should be the same thing.
Oh.
Into this one, so I should actually get 3 XP if I fail. Sorry, when I fail, honestly.
So you're a 10.
I rolled that. I rolled a 9.
Oh, you.
But the points I had is 13 because I got 3 from Jackson.
Oh, okay. So the other
Three.
player roll would be a 13. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. The vibes.
Yeah.
That's the
Gotcha.
vibes.
Also, it's really funny. Your reason was 11, but then you rolled an 11. Anyways,
Reason or-
yeah. Taffy, you can't quite make out who this is. Maybe a thought in the back of your mind tells you Bizco, possibly.
Okay.
But you can't discern whether it is, whether it isn't. There's just not really any lead.
What are the colors used?
Ink is a artist that uses a very strict color palette every time. It's cyan, Bismo pop pink, yellow, white, and black.
Okay. Yeah, I think looking at that pink and the rest of this, I think it makes sense for me to kind of assume that it's probably Bisma related.
That's so funny. Can I refresh as to what the mural actually looks like and what my gang did? Because it was literally a crowd of people moving towards Bismo figures in protest.
Yeah. So yeah. The mural. Just kind of at everyone. So the mural kind of looked like this, but she was smiling, and there was flowers around it.
Hmm. Very nice.
Shut up, Jackson.
Okay. And what did it get covered with? What is
Yeah,
Ink's art?
Ink's art. I think we settled on splatters of paint. The tag Goonies kind of covered up the background a little bit.
Yeah.
And then for flavor text, I said that the face was covered with a blue splat and an exclamation point above the head.
Got it. Okay, I remember that now. Okay. Yeah, I think I kind of touch my finger to the paint. I look down and I see that there is some spatter, but that there isn't a recognizable direction that it goes, and it's just the spatter that came off the wall. And so I look around and I get up on my legs really. Oh, I should have added this to the ad, isn't there? I get up on my enhancements really quick and get people to shoo away from the wall so I can see the spatter better, but I still can't figure out the exact direction that anything went. And then up high when I'm now, since it adds 2.5 feet to my height, I look down on the crowd looking at this metro, and I rest my AK on my shoulder, pointing up, not towards anyone, and look around and say, "Anyone know who did this?"
Yeah, you're just met with the sea of shrugs and kind of head nods. Everyone is kind of silent. Caliber kind of pipes up and goes, I bet it was those bird fucking scum that do anything to knock down the morale of this place.
Yeah, I look back at that magenta, and I look back to Caliber and I nod.
Yeah, if you're wondering what unseen force seeks to stomp out our figures, look no further than the other color of your uniform.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like stand in front of this like fucked up mural, and for a moment I think about the shit that I did for these people, even because I'm fully now believing that this was Bismo. Um, and I kind of like I look at that little bit of pink that was on my my hand that like because I touched the painting, and I look back out to the crowd, um, and specifically to like IJ, and I say, they're right. Every time we fight back even a little bit, these fuckers take and take and take. Anyone else tired of this? I look out into the crowd.
Yeah, Caliber kind of cracks his knuckles and says, "I know, I sure as fuck am."
Yeah.
And
They every time they creep into what is ours and make it a little bit theirs. And as like a sign of this, I reach to my back and flip the switch halfway, so my suit starts to corrupt a little bit pink. They
Ooh.
take what should be ours and make it their colors, their flags. This shit sucks. They got me when I was a kid. I was just like 14. And they made me pink too. I'm not anymore. Fuck no. And I'm ready to I'm ready to make up for what I did. Anyone else?
Yeah. I think as you kind of raise your voice, the crowd kind of raises it with you, and you just start to hear, yeah, man, fuck those guys. Shit, I'm tired of this too. And as the crowd kind of raises with you, IG, do you say anything?
I hmm. I think honestly, I think Idra's just gonna lean into like kind of sort of maybe just say this with an earshot of Caliber is well, I think getting the other leaders on board may be easier than anticipated.
Yeah, Caliber hears you, and just kind of gives you like a little bit of a side glance. And he turns back to Taffy, and he kind of yells in the crowd, "We can live forever!"
Okay. That's Connor laughing at that, not Taffy. But
No, you're good.
I think I kind of like raise my gun up into the air. Um, uh, and I think I just like yell back at that. They cannot fucking kill us. And I look at Geiger to see his face. What's his reaction to this?
Yeah, I think Geiger kind of walks over. Are you holding your gun with the same hand that has the paint? Or is
Yeah,
it
totally. I feel like it's probably got on my gun now.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
hope I clean this after.
He kind of just looks up to you because you're on your legs now. And he kind of puts a hand out, as if to like take the hand that your gun is in.
I don't think. I mean, I would grab him with the other hand, right? Because I'm holding the gun. This is not even me like trying to defend Geiger. I legitimately just think Taffy would reach out with the hand that is not holding something.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I think he just puts a handkerchief in your hand.
I see.
And he says, "Well, don't you worry, because those colors aren't yours anymore."
Yeah.
And
I totally.
Sorry, go ahead.
I just say I nod and I flip the switch fully back to yellow.
Perfect. Yeah, he's given you a smile. He's very proud of you.
Okay.
And loves the sentiment that you're doing for Metro.
Okay. Yeah, that smile flips all the right little switches in bottom Taffy's brain. And this is the character, right? Like I need power to feel like I have a motivation. Someone else's power, I mean. So like I smile and I can feel like my heart start to like beat faster as I look back out into the crowd. And like there's just like a voice in the back of my head that's like, fuck, he's proud of me. And I smile. They cannot fucking kill us because every time they spread our blood, it's a new mural, and they can't paint over all of them.
Yeah. Geiger starts clapping.
Okay.
And I think Caliber does as well.
Yeah. I just again gonna kind of just say to particularly Caliber. I think I might take him along, talk to the rabbits and the wolves.
Yeah, I don't see that as a bad idea. Could
Kid's got a
definitely
mouth.
boost morale around here. Yeah, where was that mouth on you? It seems to have disappeared lately.
I'm not the public speaking type.
That's okay. And he kind of nudges his elbow into you a little bit. No, he kind of brings an arm around you actually. And he says, "Well, don't worry. That's what you got me for."
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna go finish up my errands.
I hop off my legs and I kind of like I look at Geiger and I don't know if he notices, but my hands are shaking. And I just like bask in the glow of the smile.
Ija is gonna approach Geiger,
Ooh.
and sort of as he's walking up, you just say, "Hello once again. I'm about to go consult with some other leaders, and Caliber and I think it best if perhaps a representative from your people goes with us. Maybe he kind of motions at Taffy, the fiery one over there."
I look at Geiger for approval.
Yeah. Geiger kind of puts his hand on his hips, kind of looks down at you, Taffy. Goes, "Well, I don't know how I feel about you taking our golden boy all for yourself, but
He won't be gone long.
yeah." He pats you on the back again, Taffy, and he says with a soft smile, "Go kill it, kid. Got the bulls
Yes.
riding on your back now."
Yeah, I with the biggest smile, I just say, "Yes, sir."
Yeah, and Geiger's gonna kind of look at you, IJ. I kind of step forward a little bit and go, "Now I actually like that one over there. So if anything happens to him, it's gonna be on your hands. Got it?"
Nothing is going to happen to him.
Mm.
Look, Caliber trusts me to protect him. I reckon I can do the same for your boy.
All
He'll
right.
come back in one piece. Or at the very least. No. He'll come back in one piece.
I would really prefer not to be damaged in shipping.
Yeah, Geiger kind of looks over at Caliber and just gives a nod, kind of solidifying the partnership between the Bulls and the Homo sapiens. Which, congratulations, you guys now have a faction on your hands.
Heyo.
Yeah, and he kind of just looks to the both of you again, and then just says, "Well, if there's anyone that I think could do it, from what I've seen today, give him hell."
We're just gonna talk, but yeah, we'll do it.
Hey, I feel like I feel like I did pretty good talking over there. I feel like I gave hell.
No, you do well.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, off to the rabbits.
Okay, I kind of like parting look at Geiger. Is there any like form of salute within the Bulls?
Yeah, so if you make a rock on sign with your hands and put
Of
it to your
course it
forehead.
is. Of course it is.
Duh.
That's so good. Yeah, so I salute with my horns to Geiger, and say, "Tell Pips I'll be back," which was one of the kids that we were playing with before.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. Geiger kind of salutes back as well, and he says, "Oh, don't you worry about Pips. I got a couple of matches with him myself."
Okay, cool. And I think we head off to the rabbits.
Perfect.
The rabid rabbits.
Actually, he'll like don like his like goggles, and he'll like have his rebreather ready if he needs it.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
What do you use that for? Like getting tear gassed?
To breathe.
Is
Mostly
there?
to breathe.
Is it underwater?
I mean, there's like a little bit, but
Okay.
you know, sometimes it's a hostile environment.
I see.
Anyways,
Yeah, and I think with that we get a good scene of Geiger, or not Geiger, Taffy and IJ kind of making their way over across the street. Um Taffy, you're kind of looking forward onto your new journey, and Geiger, as one kind of rite of passage, kind of says under his breath, Metro would be proud. And we cut to another scene. We get a shot of a gym, a very familiar gym that we saw last session. We see a couple of people practicing in the ring. He gave you a handkerchief. um, we see two people kind of in the ring, a couple others on the bench, and Caravan. There seems to be some guy sitting on a bench. His enhancements look a little bit weak. And he kind of looks over at you as you enter into the gym, and he says, "Hey, are you the guy?"
What guy?
You know, the one that comes in here and fixes shit.
I do come in here and I do fix shit. Got something that needs fixing?
Does it look like these enhancements work to you?
You look like shit.
All right, then I suggest you do your fucking job.
You got the money?
Got the fucking money. You see him like kind of rawl in his back pocket, pulls
Oh.
out like a wadded clump of dollars.
How many dollars
Hey,
is it?
I'll tell you after the job.
After the job, well, I charge up front. You know that, right?
Yeah. He kind of frustratedly just kind of like uncrumples the bills in his hands. How much you charge?
I do have a question. What is what would be, like, how much would a soda cost in this world?
A soda would cost, like, just a regular ass soda, probably
Yeah,
a
like
dollar.
a biz soda. $1? Okay. Um, okay. How complex does his enhancement look?
They don't look too complex. They kind of look like hand-me-downs. Eh, Not something that's super expensive. If you want to go ahead and take a perception check to see like what the
Nah.
job would be.
I'll do it for $40 and a cigarette.
How about 25 and 2 cigarettes?
30 and 2 cigarettes.
Deal. And
Okay.
he kind of puts on his enhancements and just kind of like takes out a pack of cigarettes.
Okay. And after he holds them up to offer some to me, I'm going to take one and tuck it into my ear and take the other and put it in my mouth. And as I grab my tools, I'm going to grab a lighter along with them. As I come over, I'm gonna tell him to prop his. I'm gonna grab like a little stand for him to prop his arm up on while I work on it. It is his arm that's the enhancement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So does it look like this got damaged, like physically, or does this look like it was overuse, or does this look like what does it look like that was the cause of the shitty state of this enhancement?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a perception roll.
Okay. Let's see.
Also, while you're doing that, I'm gonna take a really, really quick break to the bathroom.
Let's see. Eyes for getting the job done is all that's important is 5. I have times within time. I'm not gonna make any clock tick. Jack of all cogs. Not something I made. Enhancements, I can enhance that. And toolbox. This big roll. Oh, a 22.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, I can go through all my stuff, but I have
for
a
it.
22. So all my stuff that I'm adding eyes. I'm adding getting the job done is all that's important because this is the job. I'm getting paid for it. That's all that's important right now.
Okay.
Fucking with time, I can make any clock tick. It doesn't seem like I'm under any time limit, so I'm gonna take my time and make sure this enhancement's actually fucking repaired right.
Yeah.
Jack of all cogs. I can fucking what is that? You got a 4-wheeler? I can fix that. Fucking enhancements. I can enhance that. I'm fucking fixing his goddamn enhancements, right?
Yeah.
And then my toolbox. So that adds up to 22.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. Your risk is going to be like a 5.
I'm gonna fail this shit. Okay.
If you had failed, I would. Okay. Do that shit. Cool.
So,
Yeah, you prop up his gear, you take a look at it. Seems to be maybe like secondhand generation. Very simple, just a couple of pulleys and cogs. Um, from the looks of it, looks like the shoulder might have been hit a little bit too rough. I mean, you guys are in a boxing ring, so you could piece together that someone just hit it at the wrong angle. Um, yeah, nothing that you couldn't like easily patch up.
for flavor, since I use enhancements, I can enhance that. Where the angle I saw and noticed that it got hit at, can I add a little extra plating to protect that spot to prevent it from happening again?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, without really telling him or anything, I'm gonna grab some scrap that I'd have in my toolbox and just add a little plating over it, enough to where it won't prohibit the normal range of motion it would have. But if it got hit hard like that in that spot again, it won't fuck it up.
Okay, yeah. Would you want to describe the scene or would you want me to?
I mean, yeah, you can go ahead and describe it.
Yeah, so you kind of look at the damage, know what you need to be fixed. The guy that you're fixing on, he's a little bit of a hulking figure, kind of beefy. Probably does more weightlifting than he does cardio. He's talking to 2 other guys on the side of the ring, being very loud and obnoxious. Occasionally, from time to time, he kind of like moves his body back, and it might fuck you up with the
Oh yeah,
position.
when he moves his body back, I'm tightening a screw with my wrench, and as soon as he moves, every time I'm gonna tighten it really hard so it locks up his limb, and make sure he reacts to it.
Yeah, I think when you do that, he kind of goes, Hey man, what gives? I'm trying to have a conversation with me and my buddies.
Sorry, it's really hard to focus when someone's fucking jittering all around. Be still for this shit.
Yeah, I thought you were the best of the best. A little movement isn't gonna hurt nobody.
As soon as he says, I'm gonna tighten it again.
Okay, jeez. Just get the job done. I'll try and do my best to stand still. Hey, yo, Bucky! And he goes back to talking to the other two guys.
Okay. No, I'm gonna keep doing my job until it's done.
Yeah, we see Caravan work on this arm for a good bit. After a while, you kind of lift his arm off of the what would the stirrups? I don't know what the word would be.
It's probably like a little frame that I have set up that
Yeah.
I can put limbs up on, so where I can keep them where I need them.
Yeah. Kind of, lift his arm off of it. He looks at it, checks it a little bit, kind of knocks on it. Hey, yo, you're not scamming me, aren't you?
Scamming you. You paid me $30 and 2 cigs. You're scamming me here.
I like this guy. This guy's got a mouth on him. Hey, yo, Bucky, you see this guy? This guy's funny as hell. And he kind of, as he's sitting down, he kind of, mimics boxing a little bit. And he goes, what is Caravan's physique?
He's very short. He's like 5'3", 5'4". He's slim fit, not really fucking. He's not a buff guy by any fucking means. He has enough physique to him that you wouldn't want to just pick a random fight with him, but not so much that you don't think you couldn't beat him. He's fuck you, Laffy Taffy. He's short. He's a little stocky, and he has. I think the most intimidating thing about is not necessarily his physique, but it's his face. He just always has a serious ass fucking stern look to him, even like no matter what.
Okay. Yeah, I think this guy kind of gives you like a little bit of a nudge with his arm. And he goes, hey, you ever thought about doing some boxing? Hop into the ring?
I'm good.
Well, why not? I mean, guy, your stature, you gotta learn how to protect yourself, you know what I mean? If I came in with a left hook, you'd be fucked right now.
If I need to protect myself, I wouldn't use my hands. I promise you that.
Ooh. Not gonna use it. What's that mean, pal? You got a trick up your sleeve?
None that you need to know about.
Sounds good. So
What's your
2
name?
cigs and what was that?
What's your name?
They call me Rocky.
You're Bucky and Rocky. Okay.
Bucky and Rocky, yeah, two of the best knuckleheads you're ever gonna find in this fucking ring. We'll beat your head up,
Just
up
curious.
way up your ass into next week.
Just curious. What's your last name?
Chris.
What's your last name? I gotta know, please.
My name, Rocky Stallone. What's it to you?
Oh my god. Okay. Compose.
Over there is Bucky Stallone with the brothers, with the twins around
Bucky
here.
and Bucky Stallone. Okay. I finished up on his arm.
Yeah, you finished.
Okay. Yeah. As I'm like putting all my tools together, I'm gonna take a little notebook out of my toolbox and scribble down, avoid Rocky and Bucky Stallone.
Oh my god. Hey yo, if I got damage next week, I'll call you, okay?
Yeah. Call me.
$30 on a cig. Or not call. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
$30 on a cig. That's pretty good for this type of shit. You see this shit, and then come take a punch at this. And he goes over to his buddies, and they all start punching his fucking arm. The arm that you just fixed up.
Mhm.
Do you stay inside the gym? Do you do something else?
I mean, the gym seems like a pretty good place where people fuck up their enhancements pretty quick, and a place where I can spend my time fixing them. I assume I've set up some usuals. I get on my notebook, I'd probably have written down any kind of like people I would need to see today to fix anything. Is there anyone of note? Anyone that might actually be provide some interest?
Yeah, you don't see anyone now, but over the loud ass knuckleheads, you kind of overhear in conversation, it's a shame that Adam ain't here. Her shit's always falling apart. This guy can do wonders for that girl, for that gal's enhancements. I swear to God, shit's falling apart at the ring.
Mm. Adam. Write down Adam.
Yeah. You kind of look around and don't really, or I guess you wouldn't know what Adam looks like. My thoughts are all out of whack. I'm sorry.
No, it's no problem.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you look around, but it seems right now mostly it's just people practicing. There aren't too many people using their enhancements at the moment. Um, but as you're sitting at the bench, you see that there's quite a lot of paper on the ground. Maybe more than you would typically find at a gym.
Yeah, why is there paper in the gym in general? I don't think these guys can read.
Yeah, amongst all the movement and clattering, a piece of paper kind of brushes up against your ankle.
I'll pick it up.
Cool. Yeah,
I just better. What's it say?
see.
Oh, is it going to be a note?
Yeah, could you go ahead and open up your journal for me in Roll20?
Uh, I see as social skills training, tired, and pink punch party. My journal.
Yes, Pig Punch Party. If you could open that
Okay, I
up
see.
for me, please.
Can I read this out loud?
Go ahead. Yeah, if you would like to. This is actually a secret to everyone else, so if you would
Oh,
like
so let me
to.
read through it real quick.
Yeah. There you go, players.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh
Wait.
shit.
Oh. God, I hate that fucking. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna read this out loud.
You're not gonna. I just showed it to the player.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah. Let's see. So sign up at Sam Sandwiches. I don't want to fight in it. I know I wouldn't win in a fist fight. Um, I have an idea though. Meeting with a Bizco or executive from Bizco Court doesn't happen a lot. Do I? Are there any? Since I've been here, have there been any notable individuals that I think would be able to be real good in a fight?
Uh, everyone, if you go to your journal, it should be the third tab on the top. It looks like a little newspaper thing. It's called Pink Punch Party. You'll be able to read it there. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Since I've been here, are there any customers I've had or anyone in specific that I think would be really good in a fight, like good enough to win this? Like anyone in my mind that would pop up like this man could probably win this, especially with me in their corner.
See, that's the thing, Caravan, is I don't know if you've gotten to know anyone
I haven't gotten to know many people.
good enough to have a good like eye on them. Physicality wise, I mean, all of these guys could beat you to a pulp.
Oh yeah,
At the same
that's
time, you
not
don't
hard to
really know
do.
you don't really know who's gonna beat in the championship, so
Well, if like I said, if I'm in their corner, there's a good chance I can make them win.
I mean, there's always a list of names.
Oh yeah, I'll look through my names. What kind of names do I have written down?
That is not what I was meaning,
Oh
but okay.
wait. Oh wait, is there a list of names on the flyer?
I mean, sign-ups at Sam Sandwiches.
Oh well then, okay. Yep, I'm gonna pack up my tools. Um, and Yeah, circle, avoid Rocky and Bucky, and then walk out and go to hit the same sandwiches.
Yeah. As you're leaving, they kind of just say out loud, like, God, I gotta think of something. Okay. Hey, yo, Gear Boy, you come back next week, and I'll give you a bunch of fuckers that you could clean up around here. Hey, hey, and they all kind of like have their own fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you leave the gym and you head to Sam's.
Yes. Let's see. I imagine a lot of people are going. I'll get a list of names, and I could actually get a good look at the people signing up.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you kind of make your way down the street. Luckily, Sam Sandwiches is only like a block down the street,
Oh,
adjacent
that's
from the
convenient.
corner. Yeah. So you kind of walk down, and inside you are greeted with. Gotta find the reference picture again. You are greeted by this lovely woman. She comes in. She goes, or you come in. You hear like a little ding 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 as you walk through.
Okay.
Inside, it seems to be kind of adjacent to like like a convenience store. There seems to be shelves of snacks and a little deli counter kind of at the back of the store. Uh and from
Oh,
behind the counter, that lady kind of pops up and goes, "Welcome to Sam's Sandwiches, sweetheart. What can I do you for?"
um, I'm gonna take out the $30 and I'm just gonna lay it down. Just make me something. Make me a few sandwiches that's worth this much, please.
"You got it, sugar." And she kind of reaches behind, starts making a bunch of subs. Any allergies I should know about, hun?
I'm allergic to shellfish.
Well, we don't get shellfish around here, so don't worry about that. She kind of starts piling together the subs.
Okay. Yeah. So is there other than Sam, is there like an area in here where there's like a table where the sign up roster is and stuff? Or actually I'll ask
Yeah.
Sam that. So about this pink punch party, pink whatever ridiculous name it is. What's the deal with this?
Well, that's interesting. You're the first person who hasn't used the password.
Password. Oh, party poison.
Oh no, sugar, you don't have to do that. I know what everyone's coming in here signing up for, anyways. Yeah, it's supposed to be some big championship that they're partnering up with. Something about Bizco trying to make amends around here. I don't know. Information should be on the flyer.
Okay.
If you
Uh,
want signups over there, though, and she kind of nudges her hand or her head to the right of her, and you can see kind of down the ways of the counter, there seems to be just like a regular like sign up sheet and a pen.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. I'll be back for my sandwiches in a second.
Alrighty, sugar.
Mm. I'm gonna walk on over. So sign up sheet. Definitely not putting my name on there. Um, is there anyone else signing up currently, or is it just kind of like me and Sam in Sam sandwiches right now only?
Yeah. For the moment, or at least from you, what you can tell, it's just the two of you. And there are. Did you ask if there were names on the sign up sheet?
Oh well, yeah, I was about to ask that. Are there names on the
Oh,
sign up sheet?
there are names on the sign up sheet. I have
How many
to.
names? I guess you're probably about to send me a list.
Yeah, I'm about to send you a list.
About to do some black market enhancing to
So
get
there are
somebody to fucking
6
win.
names currently. 6 names currently. Do I keep this secret?
Do you?
Do I?
I don't know.
I think I do.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you see that on the list. That is supposed to be different.
Yep. Sorry, the second name got me.
Second one.
Oh shit. I know I missed the first session, but that fourth name. Wait, is there a reason you just did that to that fourth name?
Yeah, there is.
So,
That's how you found it. That's how you found it.
okay, so I
It was
found it.
exactly like that.
Okay. Wait, the third name? What? Really? I turned back to look at Sam. Does she have enhancements on her?
Not on her.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she kind of notices your look and goes, "You surprised about something, sweetie?"
No. Do I recognize any of these names other than, the third name or fourth name?
Yeah, the the bottom one, although it's not spelled out, it is the symbol for something that you've already written in your notebook.
Adam.
Right.
I overheard them. So she goes to that gym, but she wasn't in today's what I overheard, right?
Yes.
So what do you know about all these fighters that have signed up so far?
Oh, well, got a good handful of them, mostly. I mean, and since you're asking about that, I will now make the list public.
Okay. Yeah.
The fourth one is crossed out, but I don't know how to do that on Roll20, so just go with it. So yeah, she goes through the list and she goes, well, I know that Caliber and Jet are some kind of leaders of the factions around here. I don't get much into the politics. But pretty good fighters from what I've seen. I myself, I'm a pretty savvy businesswoman, could kick ass, and occasionally throw the ruffian out of my shop or two.
I bet.
I don't know about
No,
Geiger though.
Geiger's crossed out, not Tipo.
Yeah, Geiger's crossed out.
Um,
And well, with Geiger, I wasn't quite sure what he was doing in here. He looked gung ho, and then he wrote his name down and walked out all sad. I don't know what the deal is with him.
I don't
And
know who Geiger is.
Oh, Geiger's a sweet fella. He's the one that collects all the waters for all those homeless folks and addicts. We
I
love
feel like I've
Geiger.
heard
He's
that name.
a good man.
I feel like I've heard that name mentioned before. I don't know. Man, how am I supposed to choose a fighter out of all this?
Hypo seems like a new fella. I don't think I've seen them around here before.
Mm,
And well, that last one, girl could kill someone with her looks. I tell you.
um, it's hard to judge what I should do by name. So what's the date? When is this happening? Does it say that on the sheet?
It does say that on the sheet. Coincidentally, I'm gonna make it in pink. This is the day.
I wish I knew what that red circle meant.
Oh yeah.
But let's see. So 21st, I got some fucking time. I don't even need to be stressing about this too bad right now. Let's see. So I am gonna ask about how these boxing matches go down. So like I imagine you're gonna have a coach in your corner and you're gonna have your medic, and then you're also gonna have, since there's a lot of enhancements involved, there's gonna be some fucking mechanics like me in the corner to fix up and do their job on the enhancements between bouts, right?
Is this in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I'm not gonna give away too many details, but yes, there will be personnel on the side. As far as mechanics go, I would think that people would have their individual mechanics just to keep like their enhancements kind of on the DL.
Okay. I think I have an idea of how I'm gonna go about this. I want to try and meet the fighters. I'm gonna write all their names down in my notebook, and I'm gonna try and add notes. Well, I'm adding my own personal notes right now, but where I know the people and where I could possibly find them. So I know Adam at the gym, Sam at Sam Sandwiches, uh, Geiger, weird person that looks down all the time. Um,
Oh, Shia told you. I don't know if I cut out during this part. Caliber is the leader of the Homo sapiens. Jed is the leader of the wolves, and Geiger is the leader of the bulls.
oh yeah, I'll write that down. And then Typo's like the big mystery one right now.
Yep, seems to be like a newcomer.
Okay, so Typo, Sam. Are there going to be some matches leading up to the big fights? Maybe where I can stop and see the contestants?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Is there going to be some bouts before the big fight? Maybe where I can stop and see some of the contestants in action?
Well, there should be some practice fighting. There are some practice rounds over by the gym over there.
God
I'm
damn
not
it.
going to be there because I got
Everything-
a shop to run.
All roads lead
Sorry,
to
go
that fucking gym here. I'm so tired of that musty ass gym. Sorry, taking it out. Are my sandwiches done?
Of course, sugar. She hands you a bag.
Okay, I'm gonna take the bag, and pleasure to meet you. Probably will stop back again soon.
Of course. I'll see you again now, okay, y'all?
I mean, I think I'll go down the list. Or I'll. Is it well known where these gangs are held up and where they're doing shit? Like, would I know maybe the general location to find Caliber or find someone that that could lead me to talk to him?
I guess my biggest question to that would be: would Caliber or would Caravan care?
I mean, the only reason I care is because I'm interested in that executive Bizco Corp meeting for personal reasons, and right now that is something that I'm absolutely top priority trying to get to do. So finding a fighter, A, maybe I can find some new customers that need work done. B, fucking maybe I can actually find a good fighter and someone that could actually take home the win and help me get to that Bizco guy.
Okay. Well, we'll say for the sake of story, yeah, you walk out of the shop and on the street, you see two people walking. One of them looks like a neon banana on stilts, while the other one kind of
Jesus
just looks
Christ.
really tired. Um,
Perhaps a little familiar.
Yeah, I was about to say.
yeah, maybe someone you've run into before.
His right hand's made of metal.
Yeah, I recognize AJ. I mean,
You don't know much from AJ, but you do see that his colors fit that of Homo sapien.
that's what I was about to ask. Would I know that he's part of that?
Probably came up.
Yeah.
How convenient. Do you stop to talk to Caravan at all?
Me?
Yeah.
No, IJ is. I mean, he's. I don't even know if he's fucking talking to Taffy. I think they're just walking,
You're just walking?
and they're just kind of walking vaguely in the direction of, if you would even know this, the like rabbits
Oh,
headquarters.
I would not give a shit about any headquarters in this town.
Okay, well,
they're
walking in a direction.
I'm gonna stop IJ and look him up. I'm gonna look at his enhancement.
It definitely takes you a second. Like, maybe, like, he just doesn't clock you at first.
Oh yeah, you probably look over him. No, he's.
Hi.
I'm especially looking over you.
Yeah.
Oh, Taffy, it's okay. This
This a friend of yours?
he fixes me up. That's about as far
Oh,
as
I
it
see.
goes.
Mm. Long time no see.
Yeah, it's all been in working condition.
You.
You seem to have a lot of sandwiches in that bag.
I.
Or a party?
No, I just don't want to come back outside anytime soon, so I'm taking them home so I can
Oh,
stay in
okay.
for a while.
Oh, to each their own.
Speaking of staying in for a while, your tune-up is soon.
It's on my calendar.
You work on all kind of enhancements?
I'll work on anything.
Yeah. I'm up on these like stilts that extend out when I want them to. They give me another 2.5 feet of height. And then like
That's-
fold back into the back of my legs.
That is ridiculous. How does it
Thank you.
work?
Yeah, I think I hop off of my stilts and I undo some clasps that connect it to my suit and hand one of them over to you.
Oh yeah, fucking! I'm gonna analyze the complete mechanics of this shit. Is it like pistons? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume most of the like backs are small, like hydraulics or pneumatics. It's enough to like lift me and kind of push me around, but it doesn't have like the absolute power of like a true like exosuit or anything. It's definitely more for mobility and height than it is for like kicking in a door or something.
Mhm.
And it telescopes in such a way that it bends like forward, so my legs do a zigzag essentially. Um,
You know,
uh,
if you added springs at the joint of the knee here, you could add a mechanic that would let you wind it up and put more power into kicks.
that sounds fucking awesome. Do you have a card or something?
I can put you in contact with him.
Sounds good to me.
Meanwhile, if you could cut to the chase,
Oh,
that would be great.
yeah. Sorry, I
So-
grabbed the leg back and pop it on.
Sorry, that was very clearly took care of him.
Oh, okay.
People don't stop me without a reason.
I've recently been looking for a few individuals, and I think you might know one of them. Do you know anyone named Geiger?
Yeah, I know Geiger.
Oh, you? I was looking at AJ.
Yeah,
directly.
I know you were like definitely like making eye contact. But yeah, I just as if you were also speaking to me. Yeah, I know Geiger.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of. Wow, you really don't pay attention, do you?
I don't need to often, but well, yeah. Who is he?
He
Boss or something?
He's my boss.
he's the leader of the Bulls.
Leader of the Bulls.
One of the 4 game. Yeah, whatever.
So you think he So have you guys heard about? Yeah, he's gonna hold out the flyer of the Pink Punch Out party. And ask.
Oh, wait, you hold out the flyer, not the list of names.
Oh no, I didn't take that. Imagine they want to keep that in there so more people can sign up.
Shit. Okay. Damn.
So, have you guys heard about this?
No.
No, I don't think so. Did Geiger tell me that he was going to? Apparently was and then wasn't going to be in a boxing match.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Aster?
what?
Aster, did Geiger tell me that he was and then wasn't going to be in a boxing match?
You haven't heard anything about Geiger even remotely fighting, so this would be kind of a shock to you.
Okay. Yeah, I look at this and I look back at you, and you said that one of the people joining this was Geiger?
I haven't said that yet, but I was leading to that. Is
You asked about him, and then you showed a flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite intuitive, huh? His name was on the list, but he crossed his own name out, or I guess someone crossed his name out, seeing if he was still interested in fighting.
The hell? Why didn't he tell me? I would have come and saw.
Bosses never tell you anything. Well,
Yeah, I mean he's my boss. I just thought, no, that makes sense. And I kind of hand the flyer back.
Okay, so is he available? Where can I find him? Just want to talk to him.
I don't know.
yeah, it just looks at Taffy like,
Yeah, I look at IJ and like
It's your
kind of
man.
like raise an eyebrow.
Okay.
See,
Do you guys know
he
where
good?
You guys know where I
I
can
trust him to
find?
fix my arm.
Okay.
Let me go down this list real quick. Do you guys know where I can find someone named Caliber?
Oh well,
Afraid
yeah.
not.
Oh, yeah. I don't have contact with them anymore.
Okay, anyone named Jet?
I don't know where you would find them, but I've heard the name.
Okay, anyone
I haven't
named
heard that name
Typo?
I completely freeze. Like at this point, I think I was kind of like picking on my nail and thinking about why Geiger didn't invite me to go see his boxing match, and then I just like utterly freeze. What?
No, I haven't heard. I don't know anyone by that
Wait,
name.
what did you say?
Anyone named Typo?
How do you how is it spelled?
Like a typo?
Like with a slash?
Yeah, there's a slash.
Give me that flyer again.
Yeah, I give you the flyer.
Okay, yeah, I look at it. I think I honestly, I think I look at that. I grab my gun and I like write with a paint pen or something that I have that I use for like drawing little fun things on my like just a Sharpie on my gun. I write down the date and location. Does the flyer has the location too, right? Aster?
It says to meet up at Sam's.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I write this down, and I look at IJ. How important is this meeting with the rabbits? Like right now, can I take a tiny detour? 5 minutes, just 5 minutes.
5 minutes is never 5 minutes in this game.
No, it'll just be 5 minutes. I swear to God, it's just 5 minutes.
I
Quick in and out.
Where?
I just needed, and I point at the sandwich shop.
Yeah, I'll be out here.
Okay, and immediately the moment you say, "Yeah, I'm gone," I'm full. I've popped my enhancement back on, and even though the sandwich shop is only like 10 steps away, I sprint as fast as I can, duck my head in, pop open the door, and then run. Is there a line for the sandwiches?
Nope, it is completely empty. Sam greets you at the counter and just goes up. Hey, welcome to Sam's Sandwiches, my sugar. What can I do for you?
Hi, Typo. Did you meet Typo? A person named Typo. They signed. They said that they were going to be part of some kind of fighting thing that I think is happening here, or has something to do with that.
Typo, pink hair, glasses?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pink hair and glasses.
Put their name on the sign-up sheet.
When?
Oh, I don't know, sugar. I see so many faces in here every single day.
Okay. And they're still on the list. They're going to be here on this date. And I show them my gun, which has the date and location written down on it.
Whoa! If this is a robbery now, I'm gonna have to bring up my.
No. I swear to God, and I like pop a little bit of cash down, and I'll buy a sandwich too. They're going to be here on this date.
Oh, sugar. Are you frantic right now? Like, are you?
Yeah, like I'm like freaking out. Like you can, I'm
Yeah.
like my hands are shaking and holding the gun. And there's just like it's not like fear. It's just like this like totally caught off guard. I thought this day was gonna go entirely different. And
Right.
you can see every other like mission that I had in mind is gone from my head right now.
Sugar. This is a boxing championship. I mean, yes, they'll be here. And
Okay.
if you want to make sure of it, sign up sheets right over there.
Oh, well, I look down at my legs. Do they do kickboxing?
Boxing around here just means hitting the other person.
Okay, yeah. Taffy signs on the thing.
Yeah. And just to add some flavor text, you do indeed see Geiger's name on the list, but crossed out.
Yeah. I for a moment I lose my con on Taffy, and as I kind of like I accidentally start chewing on the pin. And I think to myself, why didn't he tell me? And then I realized what I did, and I replaced the pin that I just chewed on with the paint pin that I was using previously. Sorry, and then I look, is my sandwich ready at this point?
Yeah. She
Okay.
goes, shrimp po' boy with extra special sauce.
God, I could fuck up a po' boy right now, and I grab it. And then I think I look at the list, and in case typo comes back, I I write next to it. I write Taffy, and then next to my name, and with an arrow in between us, I write, "Please be here."
Aw.
Yeah, and then I hesitate. I look at Geiger's name again, and I put the pen down, and I think I get off my high horse, my legs, and I just start I start chewing on the po' boy, and like slowly walk back to IJ, and I said 5 minutes, and I bite into this shrimp sandwich.
Yeah.
Actually, before you say I said 5 minutes.
Yeah.
As you're walking out, you actually kind of bump into someone. They're a little bit shorter, but the first thing you notice is this neon blue hair, just kind of tuft into your face. Ink, do you have any reaction to this dude just bumping into you?
Whoa. Just a series of emotions looking at this person in the eyes.
I think at this point, I think it's more fun if I didn't completely wipe off the paint on my hand. And so I am now about to take a bite out of a shrimp sandwich, and Ink, you see your brand of magenta pink on my hand as I'm about to bite into this sandwich.
Okay.
Nothing?
Have fun.
Okay, cool. What's the poison like?
Oh, we haven't actually got into the details of that. And
Yeah.
since this is super minor, I mean, I don't imagine it's going to knock you on your ass. Aster, what do you think makes the most sense? So the idea is that Ink uses various like herbs and plants, and like the poisons are natural in nature. So they're not like completely synthetic, like
Right.
yeah.
Um,
Because she's kind of got a thing about that.
Actually, I think something that would be really fun, if you want to look at the drugs list and see,
Oh god. Oh my god.
see which kind of drugs line up with which colors, I think that would be very fun.
I think that would be very fun.
I mean, I think the one that makes the most sense is the Bismo Pop, because that'd probably pink.
yeah, I do
Oh.
canonically use Bismo Pop as my pink paint.
All right. So what happens when I eat a finger, like a just a skosh of pink paint?
Okay. Yeah, Taffy, you take a bite into the sandwich, and at first, it's a pretty good po' boy. And then, oh my god, this is a really good po' boy. Holy shit, this is the best I'm gonna fight someone over this fucking po' boy right fucking now. Whoa, holy shit, why is
Yeah,
the store so colorful?
Yeah. So I take a bite. I accidentally bump into fucking Ink. And like as I am looking her in the eyes, my eyes dilate. And I go, "Fuck! This is a good sandwich."
There's like the tiniest little bit of a smile. You see just the ittiest bit of some gap teeth.
Do you have any paint on you?
Absolutely.
Okay, and it's the same colors as the painted over
Yeah.
mural?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much of a jump is it for me to go, wait, shit. Do we roll this?
You can roll it.
Sure. Let's go.
You get a +2 to the Bismo Pop. To all your base stats.
Oh god. Yeah, because it's only a bit, so I'm not taking
Only
the
a
full.
bit.
This
Yeah.
po' boy is the best fucking po'
Fucking
boy.
Po'boy, yep.
All right.
All right. So would it be another? I guess this one would definitely have to be a performance roll on my part.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. So is my intention to play off that I'm totally not the person that he thinks I am? That's
Whatever
what
it
we're
is.
going for, right?
Do you think Ink would revel in this moment, or do you think she would just kind of laugh from the background?
Uh That's a great question. I think it depends on what his approach to the situation is. Like, if he is antagonistic, it's like Ink would rather fade away, but if he has any sort of like funny reaction to it, then Ink could revel in it. So it
okay.
entirely depends on his
Okay.
demeanor and how you decide to play this.
So I think if I figure out what's going on, which it might be like an inkling in my eye right now, I'm most likely going to be like I'm gonna go, hey, what the fuck? You're not Bismocorp, Mr. Bismocorp himself. And so I think I will be much more understanding. I don't think I'll be necessarily that angry at first. I think once it hits in that you still ruined the mural, I might get angry.
Okay. Yeah, I think if your demeanor isn't that of something that's immediately aggressive, then
No.
she kind of doesn't give a
I'm not
shit.
gonna pull a gun on you or something.
Yeah, no, then I don't think Ink cares. I think she'd probably find it really funny.
Okay.
So, I mean, I guess it's rolling just to roll for experience sake,
Sure.
and to see if you actually do figure it out.
Yeah.
Or if you're too.
I've got a 15 right now because I
Bismo
just
daddy
used the exact
rolling.
same things because it was the same scenario for me.
Yeah.
The only thing I just didn't use my enhancements, but then I added a +2 from being high on drugs, so just balanced out.
Fair enough. Wait, I'm stupid actually. I put in my reason and then I retyped it.
I'd like to roll a 1d. Haha, I didn't do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my blood. Notoriety is my drug.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use blood.
I feel like that
notoriety
helps
is my
me
drug.
though.
It kind of is, but if the way that we're going about the situation is Ink reveling in the fact that you've discovered her, then it makes sense to me. Because it's kind of like you're feeding her ego.
Yeah.
I think this role, if you succeed, is like you gaining an advantage and understanding it is who it is. And
Yeah.
if it's not you succeeding, I think Ink will probably like make a comment that would lead to the discovery anyway. So I don't think this is a scene where you
get you.
don't find out. I think it's just more about who has the social upper hand.
That makes sense.
So I'm going to use notoriety as my drug, and blunt bimbo Banksy, because this is like my heart. And since it is using my paint, can I use that as an item, or should I just not?
That makes sense to me.
I
I'm
think
high
you
on
should,
your
yeah.
drug.
So that's going to be an 18.
Okay.
And you're rolling a what exactly?
A 15.
15. Okay. Well, let's see.
Oh!
We tied!
Hey.
That's hilarious. So
Okay.
social neutral.
Hang on. Okay. Okay. first of
I'm
all, would you-
defending. I'm the one that's trying not to
Totally.
like. Yeah. If we want to go like that.
Would you want me to describe the scene, or do you guys want to describe the scene?
I'd like a prompt for what you think a tie means because it's not. That's not
Yeah.
Okay, I think it would be kind of like what the Spider-Man meme where they're pointing at each other, where it's just like, are you? No, I'm not eating your paint. I never said it was my paint, you know, that kind of thing, where it's just like this back and forth of like beating around the bush.
Okay. I think in that case, I'll look at you and without context, also high on drugs, I'll go, hey, you're not Bismocorp.
And you're not covered in paint.
But you are covered in paint. And well, I am convert. I was. Oh shit! It's on my finger. Oh, it's on my sandwich. Oh fuck.
You should probably not do that.
Lick it off.
I mean, I already ate the part that had the most on
You
it.
really shouldn't do more of it, though.
Okay. I gotta. I just hold the sandwich because I don't want to throw it away and make it seem to Sam that I don't like the sandwich.
Oh.
And so I'll just hold it there, and then look at you, just confused. Huh?
Huh?
I didn't expect to run into you at a sandwich shop.
So you know me.
I think.
Big
you-
gap tooth smile.
Yeah. Did you cover up that mural?
Made a new one, yeah.
Why?
Unclaimed land.
It was very specifically already claimed. I feel
I don't know about that.
people really cared about that mural.
And I care more about other people. Needs of the many.
I feel like you could have found a different wall.
I feel like they could have. Or
They
maybe
were-
not 4 stories of one.
Definitely there first.
Okay.
This art doesn't have to
and-
be a competition, man. This whole thing, this is like the exact same thing with all the gangs. We're completely separate in this shit, but it'd be a lot easier if we worked together instead of trying to cover each other up.
She squints. Like, are you high?
Oh. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. You sound a little high and mighty, at the very least.
Not even on my legs. Oh fuck! It's been 5 minutes. And I look back at you. What's your name?
Ink.
Huh. Kind of on the nose. And then I turn around, and start heading to look at IJ. And then I look back, and then I look at the sandwich, and I look back at IJ, and I go, I fucked up. I'm really high.
Okay.
And I kind of wiggle my finger, and you can see there's a little bit of pink on it. And then I point at Ink. She drugged me.
I didn't drug anyone.
I don't. All right. Wonderful. Awesome. I just kind of waves at Ink and doesn't really concern himself.
She does a head nod, like the sup.
Okay.
Fuck this second sandwich.
You guys
Alright,
have too
no,
much
give me
going
the sandwich.
on.
Give me this. No. Come here. Give me the sandwich, Taffy.
Oh
Sandwich.
god.
I already. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I hand it
There's
to him.
seafood on that?
Yeah, it's shrimp.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I turned my nose to it.
What if one of us was having an allergic? Getting high. Oh god.
All right.
Fuck.
I guess
fuck.
okay. All right. Hold on. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna. Taffy, I'm gonna need. You need. God damn it. Sorry.
No. I get it. I fucked up. I
get
fucked
a
up.
little-
No,
No,
I get it.
He kind of leans in. He's like, "What did you take?"
I didn't mean to take anything. The paint on my finger.
What did you? You ate paint?
I'll be real with you. I never really. Back in the day, I never really did any of the drugs, and I don't know what.
Okay. Well, as far as I'm aware, none of them are paint based.
It was pink.
So, it was. IJ does a full, just like hands, like
When you realize your friend is.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, Caravan. It's been lovely catching up. Our business concluded. I'll see you in a few days. Wonderful.
Mhm. Sounds good.
I guess I gotta deal with this now.
If you know anyone that needs work done, send them to me.
Do not worry. You've earned. Yeah. I'll send people to you.
Okay,
Don't worry.
see you later, CJ.
Enjoy your sandwiches. Enjoy your sandwiches. All right.
Is Ink just standing there also?
I think he went into the shop, I
Oh, yeah.
presume, or Ink is maybe watching the.
I mean, honestly, she's kind of a voyeur. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
it's like I think she probably like started to walk into the shop, hesitated in the doorway, and is now leaned against the like side of the building against the doorway.
Okay. All right. Here's what we're gonna get you out of a public place.
Okay.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Before you say some really stupid shit.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
No,
I-
it's don't feel bad. This kind of shit happens all the time. That's why I'm with who I'm with.
Okay. Just tell me what I need to do.
You, he just all right. Here, he's gonna hand him his like canteen of water. You're gonna drink some of this, and you're just gonna relax. You probably didn't have that much, considering you didn't notice it. And IJ is going to just toss the sandwich at a trash can.
Yeah.
Just whatever just throw it in a trash can. Doesn't even like check to.
Yeah.
Doesn't check for confirmation. Like,
Yeah. I just mutter in my breath. That's a really good sandwich.
I
Aw.
am sure it was. That's what happens when people put drugs on sandwiches. Now, all right, okay. He's just gonna keep walking towards our original destination.
Yeah. Okay. The moment we start moving, I mutter in my breath. She covered up the mural too.
Oh. Okay. That's he's gonna pat him on the back with his enhanced arm, just kind of like that is impressive. I do wonder what you get yourself into if you come across anything more earth-shattering than that. Okay. She's a pretty distinct figure, I guess.
Do we take her to Geiger?
No, we don't. No, we're not.
Caliber?
Not yet. These situations are delicate. They
Okay.
require a gentle hand, a sobering hand.
Yeah. Right. Okay. And I wipe off my glove onto the ground. How stuck to this glove is this paint gonna be, Ink?
I mean, I think shockingly, the like drugs that are the most intense would probably stick to material like that the worst because they would make the shittiest paint.
Yeah. Okay.
So I would assume that you could chip the Bismo Pop off since it's just kind of like a really shitty soda paint
Yeah.
mix.
Totally.
But if it was like, I think her cerulean would be like the hardest to get off. Like that cyan is like doesn't go anywhere.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I only got the pink, and so I think I'm able to get that off. I keep shaking my head and I'm trying to like breathe. I'm trying to find like the right breathing pattern that makes me feel normal again, and none of them are. And so like I'm kind of walking with IJ as like I try to breathe fast for a little bit and it doesn't do anything, and I try to breathe slow for a little bit and it doesn't do anything. And I think the last thing that I'll say to Ink before we walk away is there anything I can take to make this go away right now?
No.
Fuck you. And then I walk with IJ.
Yeah, she shrugs and walks in the store.
Come on. Look. Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay. Taffy, you can't have gotten that much. The only thing I need you to do right now, unironically, is try to focus.
Okay.
You're gonna take deep breaths. You have time with your walk, your pace maybe. And he's gonna hand him his goggles. You're gonna put these on.
Okay. What do these do?
They're goggles that people can't. Your eyes are fucking dinner
Right.
plate now.
Got it. Okay, got it. Fuck. Okay. I can breathe.
Yeah.
I can drink water.
Yeah.
I can hide my eyeballs. These are all things I can do. I've done these things. These are things.
Yes.
I can do these things.
You're gonna breathe, and I guess I'll talk to the rabbits by myself, and I will be.
Fuck.
It's
Okay.
no. You'll still be there. You'll still be there. It's just
Okay.
kind of a shitty idea having
Yeah.
me talk to them right now.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Awesome. All right.
I was gonna ask, Inks, are you still eavesdropping at this conversation?
When he said "fuck you," she kind of like shrugged and like laughed it off and walked inside. I was kind of like, all right, fucking whatever. I think it probably would have been better had she said, I don't know, but I stand by the decision that I made. So yeah, she just kind of laughs it off and walks in.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking find you now.
Oh, Ink, what have you done, you little bastard? I love her so much. While I have Ash for a sec, when I fell and busted my ass and got that -4, has that healed? Can I do anything about that? Like, am I still scraped up a little bit? Like, what's the vibe?
Oh, I would say that's more up to you. Would you want her to be completely healed, or would you want her to have like a little bit of a busted ass, a little bit of a sore hip? You know,
She can have a sore hip. Can I just like
Okay.
have it and do like a -2?
you should do like
instead?
money -1.
Oh, -1. Okay, sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will take this opportunity to kind of move on to the next door. I love that scene, y'all. That was fucking
That was
hilarious.
pretty
I
great.
didn't expect Taffy to get high.
No, I did not either.
I didn't either.
Yeah. New GM rule: be nicer to Taffy. No, I'm just kidding.
No, not no, we're allowed to be bitches.
Yeah. No, I'm
Should be
I'm just
bitches.
messing.
Yeah,
just
totally.
messing. Yeah. So, Inks, you walk into the store and you're greeted with a familiar face. Sam pops out of the corner as per cue. Welcome to Sam Sandwiches. Is there anything I could? Oh, well, we got new paint cans over on the right over there. Some of them are for some sale too.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Of course. Can I also get you anything? Some water? You look like you're walking a little bit funky.
Yeah, she kind of scratches the back of her neck. I'm going through it, but I'll be okay. The water would be great.
Alrighty, sugar. Just know we businesswomen gotta stick together now. You need anything, you come holler at Sam, alright?
There's a very solemn, very pleased nod.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so there's some paint, if you would like to have any of that. But other than that, so I have a couple of choices that I shall DM to you.
Please do.
Some stuff just happened. So
Okay. I'm just working on what drugs correspond to what paints. It's just like easier than I expected it to be, quite frankly.
what do you mean?
Just assigning colors to drugs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that would be really fun, because then you could use different paints for, like, different effects and vice versa.
Well, here's the only reason why I'm kind of like about that is because drugs are buffs, essentially. And the idea with the paint is to put the person that she's against at some sort of disadvantage rather than advantage, yeah.
I mean, Taffy's gonna get a disadvantage from this. I'm sorry, Taffy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, in the future, it's going to be kind of hard to go, okay, I was thinking maybe, like, Moonbud for Cyan, but it's, like, that improves mental clarity and, like, gives people more heart and, like, all of that. So it's, like... Anyway. Option 1.
Ooh.
That is what she would do, canonically.
Bless.
Especially with more paint, so let's go.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you get your gallons of paint and bring it up to the counter. Sam's rings you off and she gives you a wink, 50% off for us businesswomen.
Yeah, when I hand her whatever I'm paying with, can I kind of like linger for a second too long? Just light flirting.
Ooh, yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, Sam takes your payment and kind of slips it in between her tank top.
Okay.
goes, "Thank you for the tip, sugar."
Oh my god. Oh my god. They're girlfriends. They're not girlfriends, but
Not
Yeah.
yet.
oh well. She's
Yeah.
not her type, unfortunately.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, Sam kind of perks up and goes, "So is there any new spot on the rise today? I do love passing by your works."
No, sweetheart. I haven't decided yet. We'll see when I get out there.
All right.
I'll let you know after it's over.
Will do. Just stay safe out there, okay? Don't want to lose another potential customer. And when she says that last part, she looks dead fucking serious.
She winks and says, "Oh, I believe it." Yeah.
All right,
right.
now. Don't make too much of a mess. And she kind of waves her hand as you leave the shop. Yeah, so we could do a scene where you kind of wander around a little bit if you would want to do some role playing, or we can just jump right into it.
Oh Jesus, you have plans?
I do have.
I mean, if fuck it. All right, let's go. Why not? We could do like it could be in the context of like Ink is a very driven person, and like once there's something in her head, that worm kind of stays stuck there. So it could be a thing of like maybe I had heard about a location like earlier in the week, but I was worried about the bigger mural and claiming that first. So it had like kind of fallen to the wayside. So I maybe think of a couple places, but then venture to wherever you have the idea for the scene and just say that it's
Ooh.
just Ink being like, I need to hit that place. If it's still free, I want it.
Yeah, I think we get a little bit of a scene of Ink filling up her paint cans with the newly fresh paint. Maybe even like putting a little bit of her poison in there too.
So true, girly. Get it?
And you had already gotten confirmation that your mural has reached an audience. I don't think that Ink would be too fond of going back there, especially considering that it's already been displayed, and people already have their opinions on it as well.
All right, move forward, always.
And in the context of moving forward, you remember one of your lackeys talking about some spot right on the outskirts of Paradise City, where just enough traffic is there, but any passerbys, well, anyone who's driving in the desert would be able to see your work from there.
Oh, that would satisfy an itch.
Yeah,
Would definitely make the bum hip feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I think we get this little montage, I guess, of Ink kind of walking down the street, and then it's almost as if an idea spurs into her head as she then kind of goes from a walk to a jog to a sprint. And in the next scene, we see you on the outskirts, right where your canvas is ripened and primed. Seems to be a 2-story building. A little bit of a brick material from it, but it seems to be a little sanded down from the sandstorms that would come in on the outer edge. Smoothened brick material. Behind you is the open desert. There's not going to be anyone coming through there anytime soon. This would be the perfect calm before the storm.
Oh, okay. It is time. I think so. How common is technology? What kind of technology is available or common?
Yeah.
Because I kind of have an idea.
Go ahead and run by the idea, and I'll let you know if it works.
I kind of want this piece for her to be centered around the idea of like brainwashing and herd mentality, and do like screen tones and use a lot of like, I don't know, like TV heads kind of as Bismo in this aspect, and then the trademark of her like exclamation point heads and like all of the punctuation kind of mixing with that, with the various screen tones.
Yeah, there are definitely TVs.
Vibes.
I would say the TVs that are around in the world are a little bit like on the older side, so maybe like an 80s kind of
This
thicker
is
TV.
perfect for my design. Love to see it. It's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that would work perfectly.
Sick. I think she like plays into the sandstorm texture as well, and kind of does a gradient in size of smaller speckled areas of screen tone to much larger dots that get bolder and bolder as it gets towards the edges of the mural, the painting.
Ooh.
Yeah, vibes.
Perfect. Yeah, I think we get a good scene of Ink kind of readying her cans, shaking them a little bit. We see her in almost like a running position, like she's about to start a sprint. And when Ink feels the time is just right, almost a mental gun goes off in her head and she starts working pretty seriously. You can see the passion that's displayed in the process as well. That vision is already on the wall. You just need to make it a reality. And I think in the midst of doing all of this, you kind of hear a little faintly. You can't quite tell which direction it's coming from, though. But you hear a little, bzzz, as if like a vibrator, or not a vibrator, a phone. As if
Oh.
someone's phone is vibrating.
Okay.
Fuck you, you little fuckers. I see you in chat. Yeah. But Inks, it seems like someone might be in the area.
What a fucking bore. With that, it's kind of like less of a desire to completely Oh, God. Sorry, chat. Yeah, I think seeing as she's the only one out there, is there anywhere that would be easily conceivable to hide, or is this kind of like
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
okay? Okay.
So the way the scenery is set up, so the desert is behind you. The wall that you're painting on right now, the building, just to the left of it, there's a little bit of an alley if you want to squeeze into there.
Yeah, she's smart enough to go when you can and not wait until it's too late. So, as soon as there is sign that someone might be on the way, she begins to hide with the mentality of, if I hide well enough, I can get back to what I was doing.
Okay. Can you go ahead and make a stealth roll for me?
Sure. What the hell is this bitch gonna do? All right. So I do want to ask a clarifying question. With your system, are we allowed to use multiple beliefs / traits at the same time?
Yes.
Or is it okay? Sick.
Yeah.
Stack
that shit.
I will stack the hell out of that shit. I'm saying she's thinking through experience because she's had a lot of time tagging, and so I think it makes sense for her to use mind and past experience to kind of guide what she's doing. If you want me to use one of the physical bases, that's totally fine as well.
Use one of the physical. Wait, I don't think I'm understanding.
Like, okay, so I'm thinking because stealth can be a couple different things, right? Like as far as base stats are concerned.
Uh-huh.
Right. Do you want me to roll just straight physical hiding, or am I allowed to take this from the POV of like she's thinking her way around a problem?
Oh, yeah, you can take it from the POV. That's totally fine.
Cute. Okay, so we'll do that. Full commitment. She will throw herself in a trash can if she needs to. Completely whole heart in everything she does.
Okay.
Calm before the storm. This is again where she is most in her element.
Yeah. Perfect.
Blunt bimbo Banksy for obvious reasons.
Okay.
trying to decide how much I care about this role and how much I want to stack. Since she is alone and this is an entirely one-person program, plus I already established that she's coming into this with the perspective of, you know what, it's fine, I'll come back to it, I'll finish what I started. I'm also thinking trust the process.
Okay.
Sick. Okay, sick. So with that's 10 for, wait. Yeah, 10, 15. I'm so bad with numbers. 15 plus 8, 23. Okay.
Your
What
risk
is
is
my-
15.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Okay,
Nice.
we're good. We're good.
Yeah, you kind of hide into the alleyway. And as you kind of peer over the opposite corner of where you're hiding, you see someone else come out of the alleyways. Um, it's kind of hard to tell where you're at, but you see a man with pink hair and a dark black, almost like a trench coat,
Oh, fuck.
smoking a cigarette. And he comes out, takes an inhale. Man, I was quite looking forward to whatever mural that little stray was painting. A shame I don't get to see the rest of it. And he goes to smoke his cigarette again.
Okay. Man. Damn. Okay, she's such a whore. That's a problem. That's the problem. Is because it's like, it's the fact that there was like validation in that. I'm just trying to. She's not impulsive, but if he doesn't seem like a threat, what's his demeanor? What can I see?
Yeah, he's about like 5'9", 5'10", surprisingly thin,
Okay.
especially with like the trench coat that he's wearing on.
Mhm.
He's smoking a cigarette. He looks really tired.
Fuck. Okay. This is a very important choice that I am about to make about how I'm going to play the rest of this character. I don't think she does anything. Banksy is a higher level skill than notoriety is, so
That's okay.
I know. I'm sad about it. But, it's the right choice to make. Yeah. So I think there's just like filing away all of this information mentally. Does he just stay there?
Yeah, so he stands there and he's kind of looking at the outline that's put on the wall, and he kind of looks around, and you already rolled the stealth risk. He doesn't seem to see you. But he kind of looks around as if he's trying to hide, and he pulls out a little device, not one that you've seen around the desert, and he starts playing a song on his device. And
Okay.
before he does that, he says, "That's quite a shame. I am a lover of the arts."
Oh no.
And you kind of see him like taking in the scenery of the desert, enjoying his cigarette as a song plays in the background. Yeah, if you don't think that Inks would do anything or interact with this person, that's totally okay. We can move to another scene.
No,
Um,
it's a case of like, it's broad desert in front of her. This is her canvas. This person doesn't look like a threat, and they know who she is. I think it's just a matter of time. If it becomes very clear that he's not going anywhere, Ink will interact.
He is not going anywhere.
Okay. I think after a little bit, she kind of whistles, and steps out of the alley. You've got dedication. You're a fan?
Oh, are you the one who, well, I guess, is in the process of painting this?
Maybe.
Now correct me if I'm wrong, but, the image that comes to mind with this, are those TVs?
They will be when I'm finished.
I'm quite a fan of your composition.
Ah, she's such a whore. Yeah, it's the flattery feels genuine. So she does come a little bit closer, probably steps to the side of him, maybe a little bit further back, and is kind of analytical of how she's like sketched in the paint, basically.
Yeah, upon closer inspection, I'll go ahead and send a reference image in Danger Days.
Oh boy.
So this is kind of what he looks like upon closer image. He is very tired. You can see it in his face.
Oh boy.
And he goes, you know, between artist and artist. Well, I would love to watch the process if you are so inclined.
Yeah, she kind of smirks. It's a little bit intimate for a first meeting, don't you think?
Well, I unfortunately do have to meet someone, if they will ever answer. But I think it would be a lovely way to pass the time, and I will get out of your hair if I do mess with the space.
Well, if you're actually a fan and you're really an artist, then I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing. And with that, from the like holster at her side, she kind of like studies the paints, grabs the signature blue, and steps up to begin work again.
Hmm.
Do you have a name?
A name? Oh, yes. Where I come from, people call me Lixer.
Elixir? Interesting.
Lixer, like elixir without the
But
E.
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking ink meeting weird ass man in the desert. Hope this isn't just her being high. Oh god. Yeah, okay. So as she begins painting, I think there's like a little bit where it's quiet, and then at some point I think she kind of gets bored with that and feels the need to also socially perform. So I think yeah, I think she asks, why'd you call me a stray?
Oh, well. I think most of the people in the desert are strays, are they not?
You don't seem to be the type.
Well, I do in fact have an owner, but
She actually cackles. Owner? Seriously.
uh, it's might sound quite strange. I do agree. I find strays to be free. You are out here painting on a wall that you don't own, and yet you make something of it.
What kind of art do you do?
Well, my art isn't the visual kind. You just heard a piece, actually.
Someone make a decision for me. Pick a number between 1 and 6. Okay. Sick. I'm talented with your hands then.
Damn it.
I guess we both are.
Oh man, forgive me. This would genuinely be his response.
Oh god.
I actually think I'm more talented with my.
I swear to God, Aster, you be careful with the words you put out of your fucking mouth. What are you about to say? Please. Please don't say mouth, I'm begging you.
A voice is a sound that comes from the instrument of our mouths, and well, if we're talking about instruments and talents, I think that might be where mine is.
Oh my God. That actually, she does stop. There is a split second where the picks up again.
Now, or unless you were gonna say something.
No, I think she's good and speechless.
And well, does the stray have a name?
You can call me Ink.
Quite fitting.
Or whatever you want. I think so too. Been told it's a little on the nose.
Ah, well, all artists have to be, don't they? How else do we
Finally.
see ourselves out there?
Someone who understands.
I think we might have a lot more in common than you think.
When's your owner gonna pick you up? House cat?
Oh. My owner isn't the one picking me up. I'm actually picking up another stray myself.
Not me? Don't make me jealous.
Oh, I mean, I would love for you to work with me, but I don't think a stray like you would want to be kept up in bars. You're much better out here.
I suppose you're right. Tragic.
Though, I do visit quite often. Perhaps I will run into you again. The lovely Ink.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Well, if you ever get too longing, just look for a man with pink hair, and he kind of taps to his head a bit. There's not much around here.
Yeah, she kind of ruffles her own hair. Yeah, unique hair is another thing we've got in common then.
Cotton candy always tastes best when there's two flavors.
This motherfucker! Jesus Christ!
I swear, this is literally.
No, this is fine. No, that's fine. I was gonna, like, ever since she flirted with Sam, I was like, alright, we're going with it. She's gonna fucking be a little flirter. But this is like, damn. The sexual tension between you and a stranger you meet in the desert.
It's so tangible.
It really is. Yeah, okay. I think to that, she says, and I was always a fan of sweets. See you soon.
Pleasure to meet you. And if Ink does not oblige, he will pick up one of your gloved hands and carefully kiss it.
Oh my God. You are far more bold than anyone has a right to be.
Well, I have to be when you're in my line of work.
I'm going to find out more about you.
Well, and he kind of leans in and whispers in your ear, "For your sake, I hope not."
Damn.
Farewell. And he kind of makes his way back towards the alley.
She watches him go.
Perfect.
Damn. All right. Fucking A. What the fuck was that, Aster?
Pawn pieces, my child. Pawn pieces.
Oh,
That was
jeez.
fucking genius.
That was so fun. I love to flirt. That's great.
It's gonna be real sad if that's a typo and I have to
And you have to what?
assassinate him.
Oh gosh. Please don't.
I don't think
like
I
him.
I don't think it is, but
Lixer
I don't
does
think
not
so
wear
either.
glasses, so
yeah.
Yeah.
I also thought is typo she her? I thought typo was she her.
I
don't
thought
actually
typo
know.
was they them.
What did we decide on? I am fine with anything.
it's I can't tell you pronouns because spoiler.
What? But I knew them. Okay, whatever. It's fine.
You knew them as she they. Currently,
Okay.
I am using they them.
Okay,
This
I
will
understand.
make sense in due time. I'm trying
That makes
really
sense.
hard to be
That makes sense.
respectful about this.
That makes sense. Oh god damn it, they're a robot. No, I don't think that's it. But
Boop, bop, boop.
I got you.
They're a
Hey.
robot. That's the fucking conclusion.
Never mind. I was gonna say some real dumb shit. Oh, I can just DM. Easy.
Yeah, so Inks, do you continue on with your mural?
Yeah, I think absolutely and completely dumbfounded. It takes her a little bit to get back into the swing of things, but she does continue, and it ends up being a little bit more pink than I think she intended.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think
What did you DM?
I DM'd
Something
Ao.
about
How big is
fucking?
Lixer's dick for
Yeah.
lore reasons?
Oh, because you're lunatic. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
for lore reasons.
Yeah.
my god.
Roll, roll a 1d12.
Yeah.
Damn. Thank you for the artistic liberties.
Oh, you are very welcome. This is gonna be so
Oh!
Oh my god!
That's canon now.
It is.
That's canon.
I have to
Holy
draw a
shit.
elixir with the fattest dick that has ever
Hey
dicked.
yo. Hey yo.
Oh my god. Thank you for your amazing
Oh, that's
luck.
IJ's dick, apparently. Caravan says that's IJ's dick.
Oh.
Or it was his
Whatever.
roll.
Whatever.
Yo, why the?
I think
Why are you rolling for me, bitch?
I think that's Caravan's dick. I think that's only fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
I also think
God.
I also think it makes more sense to do like a 2d6, but it is pretty funny. if there's an equal chance that it is 12 inches and 1 inch.
Okay. That's not too bad.
That's
God damn
I
it.
mean,
I better roll
that's a big dick, so
God damn it.
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Jesus!
God damn it.
We're all rolling so high.
Oh,
That's
no.
incredible. These are all great.
Also, we'll
These are
take
some
like
great
a
schlongs.
10-minute break.
Hey, that sounds
Don't-
great. No, that sounds wonderful. We're
sounds
rolling,
good. I got a bitch to lewd.
We're rolling for dick size.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Don't make me
So
roll.
currently,
Don't make me roll.
currently the only Crow. We gotta know.
No.
we gotta know. We gotta know. Roll those double ones, baby. Roll a 2d6.
Okay.
Oh man.
Caravan stick is the. Oh yeah, he's so short. That's incredible. It's literally a fifth the size of him. It's literally a fifth of his
my
height.
god.
That's incredible. Come on. Oh, Crow. Hey, there you go. We all rolled. We all
Hey,
rolled some
nice,
great
guys.
dicks here.
Well, I don't want to get it too.
We're gonna have a sauna day, and we're all gonna be like, "Nice cock, bro. Nice cock.
Nice cock.
Nice cock,
Bro.
Nice cock."
Dude, you're really packing right now.
Gnarly, man. Like a fucking monster.
If you stack my dick on top of my head, then I.
Fucking-
Well, head to head. Ha.
That's funny.
Uh,
Wait, how tall was I?
yeah, I'm like
I'm
trying to
6
remember
something.
how tall I made Ink because I'm like I don't because I think I
I'm
mentioned her
6'1",
being
that's what I thought.
short, so it's like
I just like. I want to say I made him 5'10".
Very respectable.
since I didn't ever label Ink's height, now I'm just like, do I want a significant height difference? What am I doing for this?
It's time to plan.
Yeah, it is. Like, what am I doing? Because now I'm fucking around.
Where do I guess in physical description,
Gotta
Yeah.
fuck hot, sexy, mysterious.
10-inch dick.
Yeah, like what the fuck kind of bullshit was that?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm very glad that's not typo.
I guess I need
I
to
am too.
note a dick size.
I am now
8-inch schlong.
I am now mildly worried about typo.
Since that's like
As you
a
should
thing
be.
we're doing.
I don't know how typo went from being a clerk in a company to being in a boxing ring match, and I am scared.
/ intrigue.
It could be great. It could be awesome. They could have got out just like me, and maybe this is their passion. They're fighting some people. It could also be
Horrible.
very tragic, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am probably going to be very sad.
Maybe I won't. I'm.
Also, I cannot believe that our first interaction is you letting me be drugged.
It's your fault.
Nah,
It is not my fault. You knew what paint I was about to ingest, and you consciously made the decision to let me ingest it.
Yeah,
yeah, that
you got it on your hands.
That's so fucked up, Lav.
I have never said that she was a good person.
Oh, and I understand that completely. You've yet to do a good thing. So
I disagree, but
didn't. The only thing I would say is that mural, but then you put it over another mural that had great significance to people.
people
Yeah.
die.
those guys.
That's so fucked up.
Yep, isn't it?
I did not think Ink was I didn't think Taffy was going to have a fucking nemesis.
I mean, it's not mutual.
That's fine.
In fact, I think that's kind of the point.
I don't need you to respect me. I just need you to be heard.
I don't need you to respect me.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do because there are two paths to go down here, and it's I either draw like a provocative romance novel style cover
No.
art, or I just draw
I
some
like
dick in.
I for one, I really like the idea of the romance cover art. Like one of those where it's like, oh, swept away off the feet.
Yeah. Well, that's the
so
vibe.
fun.
'Cause the pose that I was kind of thinking is like a modified version of him leaning in. I really just want to draw
Well, I want to see y'all railing in some paint.
Oh, so okay? Well, that I did have an idea for that too. So.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Am I already? I literally was sketching. So I sent in VC chat at what time? At 11:04. I
Yeah.
started sketching.
Lord save me from smutting.
Basically, and then I was granted the most intense gift of all time.
The gift of being.
Have our characters hated each other? Well, I hate you. I don't care if you don't.
Yeah, no, our characters have never been not aligned.
Yeah, Taffy is so mad right now.
Is he? Or I mean, I guess he is. I guess he's.
It's gonna set in later as Taffy realizes, especially if I get addicted.
Yeah.
Taffy has never touched drugs in his life. He has had a couple Daybloom lollipops in order to fucking whenever he got cut in a protest or something, and that's it. And then
Okay.
someone hits him with meth
Yeah, it is a little fucked up.
after fucking up a hero of the person that he respects most in the world.
Okay, so I'll let the people weigh in on what kind of railing is about to take
Oh my
place, because
God.
I do have a couple different ideas.
He's
Is there a poll?
I mean, yeah, I'll make a little poll.
you're a gallon paint can that he can't quite open.
Well, because I'm thinking I have a
Get
couple
out the-
different.
Sorry, that's just.
You gotta get out a screwdriver and a mallet, bro.
I fucking guessed. I suppose.
Is it really sex without a screwdriver?
No.
Says the mechanic.
No, bud.
I agree.
Oh,
No.
Let's not kill me, please. Excellent.
What are you playing?
I'm grinding Wizard 101 because I'm bored.
Oh
So
my
true,
god.
so true.
Wizard. Discord?
Oh, I wonder if I still have my old account somewhere, man. My
Dude,
character
I
was
have had-
beautiful.
I've had my account forever.
Shit, I'm gonna go try to log in.
It's very mindless.
I wonder if my character was Deployed or if it was Loimy.
Ooh,
It might have been,
that
it might have been my
be-
really old.
Yeah, I was gonna say
username.
that might be some fucking ancient. We might not yet be able to comprehend the mysteries.
I have so many ideas. Ink is so lootable. I
Right.
just build OCs for that.
I mean,
Because I could also just smother his ass in her tits. I could do. Aw, we're being wholesome. I love that.
I just.
Oh my god,
I
it was
love.
Loimy.
I haven't
Wow.
seen a good romance cover in a hot minute.
Yeah, that's valid. I think it's the cutest of the ideas, other than the comic. Because I do have a cute idea for the comic, so it's like. It's like a 3-page sketchy thing, but I think I'm gonna end up doing I'll do the romance cover at his one. And then I'll just draw her getting her back blown out. It's fine. Because I'm kind of thinking like the first idea is kind of like one of those scenes like in the movie like Carrie, except someone was fucking,
Oh.
you know? Like just blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, like total, yeah. So I think that would be fun because Paint Slick is sick, but
I appreciate that.
we'll see.
Oh, okay. Oh, apparently I had 2.
To what?
Fucking death of me.
Holy fuck, it's already almost 1?
Yerp.
Fuck.
I have 2 Wizard 101 accounts.
Nice.
So this one was March 31st, 2012.
Nice.
When was the other one created?
God, Lixer is so tired. I'm looking at the full size of the
me,
little
dude.
emote. He's like,
Oh, did I just dick myself? I think I just
Did you?
fucking. I think I just did.
oh no.
God damn it. God,
Don't do that.
I hate myself, bro.
What
I'm
happened?
like, motherfucker was at like 5 pips. I'm like, that dude's about to hit. Like, I need to, like, I can throw a feint because I go after him, so it won't matter. Except he didn't hit, and so I fainted, and I was like, all right, I got to hit now because I'm gonna fucking die. And so of course he crits, and I died by like 200 health.
Fuck.
Am I about to download Wizard 101?
Yes.
Like, I mean, it hasn't changed.
It hasn't. Jackson got me to play it recently, and it's the
I mean,
exact same.
the early worlds are kind of updated and look cool.
I'm downloading it.
I decided to light $10 on fire. So
I knew I was
a
like a storm
you were
wizard,
stormed. That
I
makes sense.
think.
Most
And I
damage.
might have had an alternate account that was fire, and I can't remember which one it
I'm a
was.
fire boy.
Storm makes sense, bud. That makes sense for you. I'm a death wizard.
Yeah.
Oh, so true. I don't know anything about Wizard 101, but I feel like
Death
is a
really
big
I'm
vibe.
surprised you never played Wizard 101?
No, I wasn't allowed to be on computer for a very long
Oh,
time. Until the
yeah.
release of Minecraft, I was not a gamer.
That's the mince raft.
Minecraft was my first video game. Dark Souls was my second.
That's a wild transition.
And I was amazing at fucking both of them.
Yeah.
I said gamer girl versatility.
Ugh.
What fucking wild.
I wonder what my first video game was. The first one I can remember is Spore.
First, like, video game, or
Yeah.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
It's either
That checks out.
probably fuck. It might be this really old like Toy Story CD-ROM game, or any of the Lego games that came out around that era. So maybe the first Lego Star Wars. Yeah. Probably the Buzz Lightyear CD-ROM game. There were a few of those, and they were pretty good. There was also just like a generic Toy Story one, but there was also one that was like Buzz Lightyear, like the show Buzz Lightyear, and it was sick.
I remember a game
I fucking
called,
sucked at it.
what was it, Captain Booger or Booger Man?
Booger
What?
Man.
It's a side-scrolling
Um,
game where you play this man who attacks with boogers, and he has endless boogers.
I love Booger. Oh,
What is
Total paint saturation. What are the choices?
So the first one I'm thinking is like, you know the scene in Carrie where like the bucket of blood just like dumps down on her and it's just like everywhere. That, but they're like fucking under it. The short comic I'll probably do anyway is just kind of like how I imagine one of their interactions going, 'cause I have an idea for it. And then I just wanted to do something like suave and overly like romancy for the third one.
Is this what looks like?
Yes. Duh.
Okay.
Duh. You can't. I was looking for an excuse, and I've been given one.
Yeah. Okay. I vote 3 then.
Wonderful. We've got a sentimental and soft crowd tonight. Good for us.
Also, so how long has it been since we've been on break? I'm sorry.
About 15, 20 minutes.
15 already? Shit.
Do you need more time? I mean, it's almost 1. Like, I don't know.
I don't
how
think
much
it's been.
longer
I don't
the
think it's been
fucking
20
session.
minutes. I think it's been like 10 minutes.
We took a break
I
around
was gonna make
2
some
hours
mac.
and 55 minutes in, and it's just now hitting.
Oh, okay.
3 hours and 1 minute.
Sheesh.
Okay. Here. Give me 1 second. I gotta talk to Trevor about food. And then I'll be
You're
right
good. I'm playing Wizard 101.
Yeah, take
Yum,
them.
yum, 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 yum.
Fucking rip off my dick with this goddamn puzzle.
Okay.
So true.
Oh my god. Alright, cool. My teleport back had 30 seconds left on it. Sick. Alright, we're not gonna get fucking clapped this time.
Wait, you like fight people?
In
Wizard 101?
101?
Yes.
It's the whole thing.
Okay, alright.
Oh, okay, sick.
Peep this.
I'm kind of drawing, but
It's
I will
okay.
put it on in the background.
It's like a card game.
What?
Yeah, dude.
I thought it was like more like a MOBA.
No.
No.
What?
MOBAs were like not a thing when this game came out. It came out like kind of before that became a thing, but no. Sorry, I don't have the audio on because it feels kind of. I guess I can turn the audio on.
I forgot you could have little pets.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, here's my dude. My dude's name is Blaze Sandford.
It's okay. All of the names in this game are cringe as hell.
Yeah, because
Hey.
it's fucking Wizard 101.
Kind of
My
fog.
my Richard Goldenrod is a great name.
You have
Oh,
yes,
never changed
sound
once in your
effects.
life.
Yeah, that sounds exactly right. That's the Chris we know and experience.
Tolerate.
Oh,
I love you, Chris.
I can't
let's-
focus
know.
on anything but this fucking puzzle. I'm so close, but
What's
nothing's
the puzzle
fucking
looks
fitting.
like?
It's Lord of the Rings, but I didn't know when I started it that all the pieces were spinnable until I found 2 pieces that were the same corner.
Oh, you didn't realize that you had
Aw.
checked that box?
And well, because
Oh,
I originally found
You
a
fool.
I'm doing a Lord of the Rings puzzle. I originally found a Legolas's head sideways. I'm like, this is a weird puzzle. And then about like 10 minutes later, I found both the same corner
What?
pieces. Oh, this is an ear.
Fuck, is Cotton Candy gonna be their ship name now?
Fuck, I suppose
Wow.
so. It's either that or like something cat related, since I made the house cat comment, which I feel like hit kind of hard.
House Cat is pretty good.
House Cat's pretty good, yeah.
If we're winding down, I can put this back on mute, and I can just. Oh, I might get murked here. Oh wait, never mind. I had the life shield.
Okay, so I'm not making mac, but when everyone is comfortable, we can continue.
Oh, well, allow me to.
God,
On it.
fucking.
Calling it at 1?
I'm sorry?
Are we still calling it at 1, or are we going a bit longer?
Oh, I was gonna call it at 1:30 since we started at 9:30, but if people are tired / need shit to do tomorrow, we can call it at 1.
I will probably take off at 1.
For
Yeah.
context, 1 o'clock is in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom's driving down to Austin tomorrow, so I don't want to be too tired. That's the only reason I bring it up.
I mean, honestly, if you ask me, It's pretty solid to end on. Dude being drugged. Perhaps we throw a little crow scene in there. Perhaps we throw something like
Yeah,
that.
I think we need
Yeah,
to.
I
I need
think-
to be
yeah.
closure.
But, like, I think everybody else's were
got
chill.
closure. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah. So Taffy needs a little bit of a closing scene.
No, Crow does.
Crow. Yeah.
Crow. Oh yes, Crow does. Crow, are you
That's
cool with
fucked. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
that? Okay. All right, Crow. So we return back to the Colosseum of drones and a single crow facing off against his enemy. Crow gonna die. Okay. I will say for the sake of time. So there are 4 currently. Crow, if you want to go ahead and roll 2 rolls of combat, Delta will do the other 2. And we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, I'll
Does that
fucking do it.
Okay.
This would be would it just be a muscle roll?
If you want it to be a wrestle roll, or if you want to fight for it, kind of up to you. I don't mind either way.
What does blood entail?
Blood is like intimidation, lying. Basically, if you're affecting someone else emotionally.
Can Crow pretend to pop and drink some of the Bismo Pop to try to wig him out on like leaving me the fuck alone? Because I'm gonna go fucking crazy on their bottoms. You know, kind of be like, oh man, this guy's crazy. He drank the Bismo Pop and he's roided up. You know, it's like, oh, I wouldn't want to mess with that guy because he's roided up. You got the roid rage.
Certainly try.
Now you know what? Fuck it. No, he's just gonna fight him. Mono e mono.
You can definitely do that sort of thing. The roll will determine it.
Yeah. No, he'll just go mono e mono. Could I add
I
well,
will say,
go ahead.
I will say, dodging or like trying to get the fuck out of there is also certainly an option. Your risk might be a little bit higher, but it is certainly an option.
Right. You know, I think this is the perfect time to whip out Delilah.
Okay.
So, I'll do that. Can I add observe, understand, overcome? Because I saw, I've been kind of trying to keep an eye out on the progression of like this whole scenario, and so rather than fighting right off the bat, I've just kind of been silently observing until good old Delta kind of lit the match.
Okay.
Kind of
Yeah, go-
understanding. All right, awesome. Could I add swiping paws for like an attack roll because I'm using my hands to beat the shit out of these people?
Yeah, go for it.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, what's the risk?
What are you rolling?
I'm rolling a 17.
Okay. Okay.
I'm so fucked.
Risk is a 16.
Oh
Oh shit. Okay. No, we'll take that. Actually, we'll take this roll kind of as a like again just for time. We'll take this roll as a means of a closing scene.
awesome.
So, we see Crow pull out Delilah. And as he kind of swings Delilah over his shoulder, we see him adjust his mask a little bit. Maybe even chuckles to himself. And as we see a cut screen, or like a split cut, a cut to whatever, a cut to Delta, kind of reloading his gun. We hear the bang from a distance, and Crow almost from like a sprinter from a cannon, you hear that gunshot and you go fucking off. When you hear the term wolf biting into flesh, this is what is happening. You take your fucking crowbar and you swing it. You hit so many fuckers in the head, kicking them down. It's almost like in a martial arts movie where they're kind of getting up and coming by one. You're just fucking eating it. Fucking kicking ass with this crowbar. We get a little bit of a scene where some of the drones on the top deck kind of come to their senses, very akin to the drone in the protest, where they realize we need to get the fuck out of here. You see a couple of them leave, a couple of them go towards dunes to drive back towards base. But for the most part, you fucked up a pretty good portion of them, and from the looks of it, it doesn't seem like they're gonna touch you whenever you go to leave.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, I think Crow will go ahead and then, stand up a little bit straight, take his hands, dust off his shoulders, wiping off the dust or whatever that got on him, put the crowbar back on his back, puff his collar, and walk out.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. Yeah, I'll say as you're walking out, you see Delta, Jet, and Cobra. Cobra and Jet kind of running up a bit ahead of you. And right as everything seems to be going well,
No.
going to plan, we hear a single bullet shot coming from the outpost. And Crow, in front of you, Cobra drops to the floor.
Oh, shit.
And that is the end of session 2, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming by.
Oh my god.
Oh, god damn.
Fuck.
We did so well.
You did so well.
Fuck, was Cobra? God damn it.
What?
Was that one of the ones I needed to talk to, or was that somebody else?
Cobra is the leader of the rabbits.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, but-
Son of a fucking bitch.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Wait, if I kill all of the other fighters before the fight, then
Ow, might fuck you.
Yeah, you try killing Typo. Yeah, you do it.
I will. I have a belief that I will not kill for me, but for you.
Oh.
And Typo is definitely that you. I literally would be dead without Typo. So if any of you fuckers try to hurt them, I will shoot you in the head.
God damn. Point fucking me.
Yeah. My whole character is like I'm trying to be a peacemaker, but if you try to kill the 3 people I give a shit about, I will kill you.
Here's some deep doo-doo. Alright, I'm
This-
calling